Chat, we've reached yet another Sunday. And before you, we play Stardew Valley. Every Zelda game, holy shit. I was literally, okay, I kind of figured Julie was gonna fucking do this. Okay. Oh my god, okay. Hold on. So, Julie texted me, like, a little bit ago to say, uh, running a bit late, probably be like 9:30. And I asked if she wanted me to play without her. And she said, maybe. And my first thought was immediately, she's going to redeem a tier list or something. It's going to be a tier list. She's going to redeem something. Okay, let's get this going then. I need to turn off Discord reactive because I had that on previously. Okay. Actually, let me do that in the game capture too really quick while I'm thinking about it. There we go. Let's find a Zelda tier. Are we ranking them? Well, it's make a tier list. So yes, we are making a tier list. What? By what measure are we ranking them? Every Zelda game. I don't want Zelda bosses. I want dungeons. Every Zelda game ever? Every game ever. Does this have all of them? Hold on. Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda's Adventure. Oh, it's even got the fucking CDI games. Hyrule Warriors. Does it have all versions of Hyrule Warriors? Does it have every Hyrule? Yeah, there's Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. But it doesn't have the new one. Hyrule Warriors. This is not an updated list. Should I do mainline games or should I only do... Should I do every game? Do I do every game or mainline games only? Because I have not played every game. I've played most of the Zelda games, though. Let's see. I'm trying to find one that has all of the most recent ones, too, because some of these don't have the most recent Hyrule Warriors game. Or is that out? That came out, right? The new Hyrule Warriors, right? Oh, hold on. My mouse is like lodged between my desk. One sec. I need to... Ugh. There we go. The wire to my mouse was lodged between my desk and I couldn't move my mouse. Why is there one that's all Zelda games, including spin-offs, that's 47. There's another one, Legend of Zelda games, spin-offs, original versus remakes. That one's only 27. I feel like 47 is way more. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, the one with 47 is kind of ridiculous, so I think we're going to do this one. Because it also has all of the names attached to them. You can't list Hyrule Warriors 3 times. That's not fair. What do you mean? You can't do that. Why is it starting? This is the most whack list ever, too. Hold on. No, not you can't put the tabletop games on there. Why do you have Twilight Princess and Twilight Princess HD? This is ridiculous. You have Skyward Sword HD and Skyward Sword and Ocarina of Time 3D and Ocarina of Time. We can't do this. We can't do that. I'm not doing the remakes too. You can't also include all of the remakes. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is the list. This has the Age of Imprisonment, so this is the most recently upgrade. What if it's a really good remake? Well, Zelda actually has never done remakes. They've only done remasters up until the Ocarina of Time remake that we're supposed to get this year. No other game has been a full remake. They've only been remasters. Well, I guess maybe Link's Awakening, because it has like a completely different art style, but even that I would consider like, that's more of a remaster though. That is more of a remaster. I guess this one also has some of the remasters on here, like Ocarina of Time 3D on the 3DS is different enough. I'll give you that. Is there Majora's Mask on 3? Yes, okay, it has two different. Okay, cool. I think this is the one we're going to do. Give me 1 sec. We're going to full screen that. And we're going to go over to the game capture. I'm going to move Julie down. Move Julie down. There we go. And then that way we can swap this to... Oh, I need to set the window capture. That's right. Boop. There we go. Okay. So, what are our options? Peak Fiction. Great games. Flawed but enjoyable. Major problems. Absolutely terrible. I feel like I have not played every single one of these. Oh, they've got the DLC for Breath of the Wild. We're counting those differently. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Sorry, I was just looking at the options. Let's add a row below. Some of these I think we can go off of pure some of these I think would be able to get away just going off of like pure what is the word I'm looking for? Reputation. But for some of these I just haven't played. So we're going to put them in the haven't played section. The original Legend of Zelda. I have actually played the original Legend of Zelda, and this is a good tier list because when I tune in, I have zero opinion, so I have no input even now. Oh my god. This is the point of the stream where I'm tempted to bring my brother in to discuss these games with me. Because oh my god, literally I summoned him. I fucking summoned. He's here. He showed up as soon as he joined. As soon as I said to bring my brother into the voice chat. Holy shit. Carson, you wanna hop in the voice chat really quick? Speak of the Devic! Agreed, Julie. Agreed. Yeah, Carson, go ahead and hop in I'm in the live chat right now. Hold on, let me make sure I'm unmuted. And go ahead and just hop in here so we can talk about these games. Because I know if there's a game I haven't played, I know you have at least played it. So that'll help me quite a bit. As I have zero Zelda opinions. Well, Julie, that's just how the cookie crumbles. Hello! Hold on, I'm going to really quickly. Oh, I can't set up the model right now. I can't set up the little Moogle at the moment. Yes, okay. I'm gonna turn on Discord reactive so that way I can put your whack ass Discord icon on there. I'm gonna put you in front of Julie. I'm gonna put you in front of Julie temporarily. So you're gonna go. Hold on. Where is it? Oh wait, hold on. I see what I need to do. Here we go. And boop. There we go. All right. You are currently covering up Julie. Yeah. Welcome. Welcome in. So obviously we have a couple of different, let me share this screen with you actually in the Discord so you can just watch what I'm doing as I'm doing it. There we go. So we are judging the games. I think we're judging the games as a whole. We can take the story into account, obviously, but for me, Zelda games are more about like how much fun I have playing the game and not as much about the story, but I know some of these games have a great story, so I don't know why I said it like that. So the original Legend of Zelda, I actually have played a little bit of it. I personally, so we have our tiers: Peak Fiction, great games; flawed but enjoyable, major problems, absolutely terrible, haven't played. I would consider Legend of Zelda probably flawed but enjoyable. It's still a solid game, but it is definitely aged quite a bit. So yes. Yeah, but I still think there's Oh, I need to turn I just realized they could not hear you until just now. Okay, they can hear you again.
Great. Playing this game without a guide is rough.
Yeah, I just realized that they could not hear you for that entire time, even your funny little joke about um your voice coming from the heavens. So it just sounded like I was talking to myself, which I normally am. I normally do when I'm streaming anyway, but at least
just imagine you be like, "Hey everyone, here's my brother."
the only way that they knew you were talking was because your little Discord icon is like flashing as you're talking. That's it. That's all they would have had. That's so God damn it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I still think that there is some enjoyment in going without a guide and finding stuff, but there's definitely some there's some weird puzzle solving in that original game that I do agree is a little bit strange.
Well, you got so in the in the first quest, because the first and the second quests are different. The first quest, you have to have like bombs to blow up things. You just without a guide, you're not going to know where to blow up things. But then the second quest, they expect you to just walk through walls and to know which walls to walk through.
So I didn't know that I didn't know about the second. What the fuck is the second quest?
The second quest is exactly like the first quest, but like the dungeons are all randomized.
Oh, it's like the master mode.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. That's so weird. I somehow did not know that that was a thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. And then there's also like some of the NPCs don't give you like useful tips. So there's an old lady who will tell you how to navigate the Lost Woods, but she will if you pay her too little, she'll basically say that you're broke. If you pay her too much, she'll say, "Oh wow, like you're rich, aren't you?" And then you have to pay her like the middle amount. And it's like, how the fuck are you supposed to know that?
Sorry, I'm really quickly changing the title uh of the stream to Zelda tier list. And I'm going to change it to just chatting for now. Oh wait, that didn't just chatting. There we go. Okay. That way, because we're probably going to be talking about, we're going to be here for a while.
No, I have a lot of opinions. So.
I know, and that's exactly why I was like, you know what? Let's just get my brother in here. This is going to be perfect. I was literally going to text you and be like, do you want to hop in the voice chat really quick on stream? And then you just ended up showing up in chat anyway, so it didn't matter. Adventure of Link, I have not played personally. What are your thoughts?
I have. It is definitely a game with major problems. I don't think it's terrible. I actually do have a decent affection for this game, as I do with most old games.
Mm-hmm.
But the combat is literally hit or miss, in where sometimes you will land a hit on a shielded enemy, like Dark Nuts especially, and then sometimes it's like it should hit, but then other times it just doesn't. And then there are other enemies. I think they're called Dairas. They're like kind of lizard-esque, and they throw like axes at you. They do not fucking let up. You are put in a lot of situations in that game where you're just forced to go, because if you don't, you're not going to make any progress with enemies.
Yeah.
But there's a really fun exploit, because some of the EXP requirements later on in the game are really tough to get to. And if you die, no matter how much EXP you collected up to that point, you have to essentially, you don't restart the level. Like, if you were like level 5 and if you died, you're not sent back to level 1. But any EXP you had gained from level 4 to level 5 is gone. So you have to start grinding again.
Oh, I see. Okay.
There is an exploit to get around some of the later level requirements, and that is not clearing the palace. Because when you clear a palace, it automatically gives you the amount of EXP you need to level up. So basically, the strat is to just go through the palaces, but not clear them until you reach the higher levels.
Weird. Okay. That's so strange.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds about right for a game of that era. A Link to the Past. I have played A Link to the Past. I have never beaten it. I do actually think it's a great game.
I have 100% of that game, and I think think it's just kind of okay, but
really,
like, yeah,
I think it's really good for a top-down Zelda, which I will say right now, I do not care for top-down Zelda games. I prefer my fully 3D Zelda games. I've never been very good at the 2D top-down perspective. I think because it's not an era of gaming that I played specifically, it's not something I enjoy. I tolerate the top-down perspective in other games that don't require like precise aiming in combat, which I think is part of the reason why I don't like A Link to the Past, is I find the combat more frustrating at times, because it's like so particular, if that makes sense.
That there are some, I don't know how far you got into that game, but there
I-
are some boss fights that are pretty rough. That final
Yeah.
Ganon fight does not mess around, because it has one of the annoying gimmicks that one of the earlier bosses has, where the floor collapses and you can fall down that floor, and then you have to restart that battle. But then also there's a gimmick where you have to light 2 torches at the opposite end of the room, and if even one of those goes out, you cannot hit Ganon.
That's wild.
Yeah. But that being said, I still think A Link to the Past is a great game.
Yeah.
And just generally speaking, we would not have a lot of the current Zelda trends we have now
It's true.
without that. So I do have
true.
a strong appreciation for it. I just personally don't think it's as great as everyone makes it out to be.
Yeah, that's fair. To me, A Link to the Past is also when the Zelda games started taking inspiration design-wise from Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
Did you just say my name? Was I just hailed? No. I don't think I did. I didn't say Julie. Oh. Oh, never mind. What might be what did you I don't know, like maybe we did say something that sounded very similar to Julie. That's hilarious.
It's possible.
It's very possible. Like the shield and master sword design, especially if you look at the Link to the Past like box art, the sword is very similar to the Sword of Light from Dragon Quest, and that was entirely on purpose. There was some inspiration taken there. Because that's just it, yeah, Dragon Quest is the GOAT. Anyway, actually probably not the GOAT, but it's the OG at least in terms of like fantasy RPGs. Link's Awakening, original Link's Awakening. So we are not the some of the remakes in here and like the 3DS games. They are actually on here separately. So we will talk about those when we get there.
Okay.
So it's just original Link's Awakening, which I have not played.
I have also not played original. I've only done the new Link's Awakening that was on Switch.
So then easy put it
haven't played.
Haven't played. Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. I feel like we can put
those
these
are not. Those are the CDI Zelda games.
Oh wait, these are the CDI Zelda games. Oh my god, you're right. Yeah. Oh, here we go. These are the Ages and Seasons over here. Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I haven't played these, but I feel like it's pretty safe to put these in absolutely terrible.
debatable because in terms of gameplay they are, but I have a deep affection for the cutscenes.
That's true.
I
They do have
I
a certain charm.
I quote a lot of those cutscenes with my friend Merlin like plenty of times, especially more shoot mine.
So I will say I'm going to put them in absolutely terrible. And that's because, for me, I actually don't think any Zelda game is like... Any mainline Zelda game, I think, is still an enjoyable experience and a solid game. And I don't think I'd ever say any of them are, like, totally terrible or, like, unplayable. To me, I would never go out of my way to play the CDI games unless it were literally to, like, play them on stream, to torture myself. Like, I would never in my own time go and play them. If that makes sense.
No, you're fine. And trying to play those on legitimate hardware is fucking ridiculously expensive and not worth it.
No.
You want to know a fun fact about the controller for the CDI?
No, I don't, but I'm sure you're going to tell me anyway.
It was not made to play games.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I watched Angry Video Game Nerd. I know. I watched a lot of AVGN growing up. I'm familiar. I'm familiar with the bad games. What is this BS? What is this?
I feel like I used to know, but I really don't.
The knowledge has been lost over the ages.
Yeah.
This is Zelda's Adventure. This is the other CDI game, which is also bad.
I would consider that, if we're not counting spin-offs like the CDI games and everything, I do not like Zelda's Adventure is easily just like the worst Zelda game of all time, bar none.
Fair enough. I mean, they were designed to be like major Zelda releases, I think. So I know they're not counted in the the timeline at this point, but I think when the games were being made, they were like fully in partnership with Nintendo. Like, I would consider that mainline.
The problem with Zelda's Adventure, outside of like lazy naming conventions, like the game takes place in Tolemac, which is just Camelot spelled backwards.
Oh my god!
They used digitized people for certain cutscenes. The environments are fucking bland as hell. The NPCs are super unhelpful. One of them even takes your life away just by talking to her.
Wait, really?
Yeah. There is another NPC that originally was supposed to give you something when you spoke with her, but she doesn't, and apparently getting to her is such a pain in the ass. So you get to her and then she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry you came all this way, but I don't have anything to give you."
Oh my god.
And one of the worst things, technically like in a technical sense, the screen transitions, because it's a top-down Zelda game, the screen transitions are 4 seconds long. Which doesn't sound bad, but those 4 seconds tend to pile up.
Jeez. That was all Zelda's Adventure? I was talking about the CDI... Oh my god.
Zelda's Adventure is a CDI game.
Yeah, no, I know it is, but I was talking about the CDI games as a whole. I didn't realize we were just talking about Zelda's Adventure. That's all one game.
Yeah, that's all in one game.
Jesus Christ. Moving on to a phenomenal game, the original Ocarina of Time.
Fucking...
I think that game's peak fiction.
If I had not 100% of that game a while ago, I would have fought you on that.
Really?
I thought Ocarina of Time was just overrated. I thought everyone was like praising a game that was just alright. Basically, how I feel about A Link to the Past is how I felt about Ocarina of Time.
Interesting. To be fair, I do think there is a ton of like over-the-top glazing of Ocarina of Time in a way that I do think is a little bit ridiculous. It's not the greatest game of all time.
It's not even the best Zelda game of all time.
No,
but
yeah, exactly. I would not say it's my favorite Zelda game. I wouldn't even say it's the best Zelda game. But I do think it's one of the best Zelda games. Like the funny thing is that I can't quite describe what it is about Ocarina of Time that I really, really enjoy. Um, because it's been so long since I've played it. But when I play it, I am just enjoying it the entire time. There are very few things I dislike about Ocarina of Time.
It's a really fun game, and
Yeah.
I'm just I I don't know why I didn't appreciate it until I 100%ed the N64 version, but like now that I did, and I've done it twice so far, like it's just man, I love that game now.
It's a good one. Uh, Link's Awakening DX. Haven't played.
Have not played, yeah.
Haven't played. Whoops. Have not played Link's Awakening. Majora's Mask. OG Majora's Mask. I
I
have played. I've never beaten Majora's Mask. It's one of the few 3D Zelda games that I have not beaten. I think I've beaten the majority of all of them except for literally Majora's Mask and Skyward Sword. I've not beaten Skyward Sword.
Yeah, I Majora's Mask is another game where I actually hated that game.
I
Outside of
know.
Ocarina of Time, where it was like, oh, this game is just all okay. I was like, this game fucking sucks. I hate Majora's Mask. Worst Zelda game of
Yeah.
all time. And like Ocarina of Time, I went in 100% in Majora's Mask, and I'm like, I fucking love this game.
I'm willing to put it up in peak fiction.
Yes.
I still, again, I have certain gripes with the game. There are
Oh, for
things that
sure.
I find very intimidating about the time system in the game, but it's still so much fun. Like I can't knock it, man. I
There is
enjoy it
one
so
thing,
much.
there is one thing, and it, well, two things, two reasons why I prefer Ocarina of Time over Majora's Mask as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
One, it is because of like the time limit. I don't care if
Oh
the
yeah.
time limit is manageable, if you can plan around it, blah blah blah. Point is, there is a time limit, and I don't like it.
That's how I felt about and actually how I still feel about Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13, which
Whoa,
is the
they put
third.
Lightning McQueen in Final
I know.
Fantasy?
Yeah, sure. Um, yeah, sure. Okay. It's called Kingdom Hearts 4. Actually, I need a petition. I need to make a petition that we get Final Fantasy characters back in Kingdom Hearts 4 and we get the Cars world in Kingdom Hearts 4 because I need Lightning McQueen to meet Lightning Farron from Final Fantasy 13. Anyway, Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns, it's the third game in that trilogy. It has a day-night cycle, and you have to basically save the world in a total of 13 days.
Oh wow.
The problem is that like you gain extra time for completing objectives the more like people you help. So the game is built around like you start off with only 6 days, and then as you complete major quests like main quest lines, you gain more days on there, and so that gives you enough time to go do side quests and stuff as you go. But my problem with it is that the game is designed for you to miss things. Like you are not the game is not really meant for you to get everything on a first playthrough. You are
Hmm.
meant to potentially replay the game multiple times because even if you lose, if you don't beat the game by the end of those, like the time allotted, right? The game does end, but you can start a new game plus from that save. So you do start with all of the like gear that you had at the end at the end of your previous save. Even if you didn't beat the boss, like the final boss or whatever, if you don't actually complete the story. Which I think is really cool. But I did kind of bounce off the game because the time system kind of stressed me out. And it just kind of made me worry about like missing things. And I fucking hate not completing things sometimes. Um, which is weird because I don't even really complete things in most RPGs. I rarely 100% RPGs because there's so much to do and I don't always want to do it.
And
Anyway,
hey, speaking
uh,
of completing things. The second reason why I prefer Ocarina of Time over Majora's Mask is because of the fucking Swamp Palace shooting range.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oracle of Ages and Seasons, what do you think? I've not played these, so...
They're kind of weird games because... So if you don't already know, they were actually designed to be remakes of the first Zelda game. Which is why a lot of the boss fights are actually the same from the first game, just kind of redone.
Weird.
I think I would put them in flawed but enjoyable.
Okay, that's fair.
Some of the mini games for the 100% requirements, like dancing with Gorons and stuff, they're rough.
Yeah. Link to the Past 4 Swords? This is like the like the advanced version of Link to the Past, right?
Yes. And the first version of Four Swords.
Yeah, but it's still a Link to the Past.
Yeah.
It's hard to not to put that up next to a Link to the Past. Like, yeah, it's got a Four Swords like dungeon expansion on it, and it's not very good, but like, it's still a Link to the Past. It's probably not as good, but we'll put it up there because it's Link to the Past.
Yeah.
It's weird that they're in this order, but I guess it does make sense overall. But
I'm pretty sure it's the release order.
I think this is the release order. I just didn't think that right after A Link to the Past re-release, they did Wind Waker. That's crazy. Wind Waker.
For me personally, Peak Fiction above Ocarina of Time.
I would also put it in Peak Fiction above Ocarina of Time. There are things I think Ocarina does better, but I really, really enjoy Wind Waker just aesthetically, story-wise. I think Tetra's great. I think I kind of love the aesthetic of the game in a way that makes me not like the remaster as much.
Yeah. One of the reasons why I went out of my way to get Twilight Princess HD, but not out of my way to get Wind Waker HD, was because it's like... Mostly just because of the graphics, but also because I was suffering trying to play it on the Wii. But like, Wind Waker has... The graphics have aged incredibly well.
Yeah.
But also,
it really doesn't need a lot.
Like, when I replayed that game for my marathon, oh my gosh. It was just... Whew, that game is so much fun to play, and I'm hardly ever sad when I like beat a game and then I'm like, oh, now it's over. Because it's like, oh, hell yeah, it's over. I did it. But this is one of those rare cases where I'm like, man, it's over.
Yeah.
I was having so much fun.
Now it's is this Four Swords Adventure?
That is Four Swords Adventures on the GameCube.
Okay. I never played it.
Yeah, you really can't because the requirements for it are
kind of ridiculous.
So it's, GameCube, but then also you have to have like 4 or like, well, just if you're doing it by yourself, you got to have like one Game Boy Advance
and the connector to go with it.
And yeah, the connector to go with it. That being said, because I couldn't play it for my marathon, I did watch a 4-player playthrough of it. I can't remember who it was though. This game has one of my favorite optional like side quests in any Zelda game.
Weird.
In I think it's Kakariko Village, there is an old man who you can talk to, and he'll tell you that his wife passed away, and he kind of doesn't really know what to do with himself now. Because his wife, before she passed, told him that she wants him to like keep living and be happy even afterwards.
Hi.
Well, you can bring him.
Oh my god, Julie's here.
I made it.
He's here.
Hello.
Julie didn't die.
Continue ranking. I will be quiet about it because I have zero insight except Matt Mercer.
We will need to
later.
We will probably need to We will probably need to move this along a little bit faster then, because I don't want to. I
Yeah.
don't want to like.
All right.
So
I'm trying to
I
get
was
all started.
I unfortunately was going to say I was gonna let you tell that story, Carson. Then I was gonna be like, are you gonna have a story for every single one of these games? Because we still have so many
I
to go
could.
through. I think we still have. I think we still have 20 on this list left. So we need to move through some of these a little bit faster. Minish Cap.
Point is, Minish Cap. I love Minish Cap.
I
I
never
would
played
just
it.
put it in great games though, because the statue collection and the kinstone fusions made me lose my mind.
Yeah, I've never played. I've not played Minish Cap, so I have no.
I
I've
would-
heard really
I would
good.
put it
People
above
really
Link's
like.
the Past.
People seem to really like Minish Cap though, so I'll put it above Link to the Past with 4 swords.
You bastard.
Twilight Princess. I go back and forth on Twilight Princess. I enjoyed Twilight Princess while I was playing it, and I do still think it's good, but I think the more I've kind of sat and thought about my feelings on the game, the more middling it's kind of been. Like, there are things I still enjoy about Twilight Princess, and there's a lot of it that works on paper, but something about the execution of Twilight Princess just does not quite land for me the way I want it to. With that said, I do think it is still in great games. I'll put it above A Link to the Past because I mostly prefer the 3D Zelda games.
Yeah, same, and also just I struggled a lot with the Wii version.
Yeah.
The Wii version is rough,
Yeah.
especially for the little stuff. But I'll say that for a different time if I ever.
Phantom Hourglass is peak fiction. I will have nobody tell me otherwise. Link's Crossbow Training. I have not. Actually, no. I think I have.
We have played
Yeah,
that.
we have played it. It was years ago.
That was technically speaking our first Zelda game.
Don't say it like that. don't tell people that. That's embarrassing. I would probably put it in at least flawed but enjoyable. Like, it wasn't like anything special. You know.
That's the game along with Smash Brothers. That's the game that basically, because it was essentially our first, we never got confused on the naming conventions of Link and Zelda.
That's true, because they just called him Link.
Yeah. Spirit Tracks!
Spirit Tracks is great, I think.
Have not beaten it yet, but it's great.
I think it's good. It's a good game. I don't like it as much as Phantom Hourglass because I don't like the train as much as the boat.
The train is limiting.
Yeah. I am mostly exaggerating. This is totally biased on my part. Phantom Hourglass is not actually that good. I just am biased because Wind Waker is one of my favorites. And Phantom Hourglass is a sequel to Wind Waker, and I think it's really good. And I don't think it gets credit for what it deserved for what it did. I think it's a fun game. Fuck anybody who says otherwise. Ocarina of Time 3D. I have not actually played all the way through. Carson, what are your thoughts?
I mean, it hard to go wrong. It's just a remaster of Ocarina of Time with arguably better aiming
better controls, yeah.
Yeah.
I put it right next to Ocarina of Time. I would put it right next to the original. Is that Skyward Sword is the next one?
Yep.
Okay. Based on what I played of the original Skyward Sword on the Wii, I would probably put it in flawed but enjoyable. To me, it still kind of falls under the same problems as Twilight Princess, where, like, parts of it, on paper, should be solid, but the execution, I think, holds it back quite a bit. Just, like, mostly in the UI, in the traveling, in the constant interruptions. Like, it is one of those things where, like, yes, it does get talked about all the time. Anytime anyone talks about Skyward Sword, they always talk about how annoying Fi is, or they always talk about how, like, you know, every time you open the game has to tell you, like, oh, you found this thing. It'll go here. Like, let me show you where it goes. Like, that sort of thing. Like, that's been talked to death. But the reason we talk it to death is because every little thing that stops you from playing the game adds up the more you play the game. So the longer you play it, the more it's just going to constantly bog you down. And it's just the unfortunate thing is, like, that that does, to me, it does hold it down a little bit. To constantly have your hand held. Now, because it was like one of my first Zelda games, I didn't mind the hand holding because I was still very new to the game series as a whole. So like, it wasn't too bad for me as a kid, but I see it now and I just kind of like, maybe one day I'll play the HD remake and we'll see. We'll see if I enjoy it more. Wind Waker HD. It's like Wind Waker, but not as good.
Yeah, like weirdly glossy.
Drink up. Don't mind if I do, Julie. Thank you for the redeem.
It's Wind Waker, but in HD.
It's Wind Waker, but in an art aesthetic that to me isn't as nice.
I will say this: they made the Triforce chart quest easier.
Yes, but I'm
going to be honest. That was never that bad to begin with.
I will be honest. I'm also a defender of the Ocean King Temple. So I didn't mind that.
Yeah.
I like the tedious parts of dungeons because I'm terrible. Link to the Past. Link Between Worlds, not a Link to the Past. I've still not beaten this one, but I did play through the majority of the game. It's one of those things where I got right up to the final dungeon and I was like, I'm going to beat this later. When I find the right time to beat this game, when I get to that right point where I'm like, I am ready to beat this game, I'll beat it. And then I never did. Great game. Legitimately, I think it's actually really good.
Fucking love.
I think it's so good.
It is probably my favorite 2D Zelda game, and it actually has my favorite Zelda, like my favorite final dungeon in any of these Zelda games.
That's fair. I actually really, really enjoy. I would say I agree. It's one of my favorite 2D Zelda games, mostly because I don't really like the 2D Zelda games as much, but I think it's good. Now, this is a controversial pick to put on here because I don't know if how many people would consider this a mainline. Well, I guess we've been doing spin-offs, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah. Put like great games, like kind of at the tail end of great games.
Yeah, I'm kind of between great game and flawed but enjoyable because I do think that it's good, but I do think that there are still like that game has so much going on in it because especially
very much a Dynasty Warriors game.
Yes, and I think that is still the problem with that game.
And that holds it back quite a bit because the game doesn't really change much.
Yeah. It's cool if you like Dynasty Warriors and Zelda, but as just a Zelda fan, it does kind of bog down the experience a little bit.
Majora's Mask 3D.
Majora's Mask 3D. It's like Majora's Mask, but 3D.
I would put it in flawed but enjoyable.
Really? What makes this one flawed and not up there with Ocarina of Time 3D?
I went back and played some of it after I 100%ed the original game. They changed so much that I honestly think shouldn't have been changed.
Really?
Like, so you've probably heard this before, but all of the bosses have like big fuck me eyeball attack, like weak spots and everything.
Oh.
Which makes them annoyingly easy.
I feel like I kind of knew about that.
There's another one with the stone mask and how you obtain that. Because in the original, basically, getting the stone mask early makes the stealth section infinitely easier.
Oh, yeah.
In the 3D version, you obtain the stone mask basically in the middle of that infiltration section.
Oh. Weird.
Yeah, it's just unnecessary changes that I don't think really improve the gameplay at all, and there's still the Swamp Palace shooting game.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, but the controls are at least a little bit better in Majora's Mask.
They're easier,
3D,
but
imagine.
it's
still bullshit. Triforce Heroes. I think this might be the only other one that I would potentially put in major problems.
I fucking hate Triforce Heroes.
That seems to be the general consensus among everybody I know who has played Triforce Heroes. Is that they fucking hate that game.
Outside of the CDI games, Triforce Heroes is the absolute fucking worst Zelda game of all time.
That's wild.
By proxy of it not being a Zelda game. People come at Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom for quote-unquote not being Zelda games, but then fucking give Triforce Heroes the pass. I fucking hate this game.
Look, I can understand people not liking Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom being very different from the Zelda formula, but you have to at least acknowledge that those are still fun and enjoyable games. They are still games at the end of the day. What the fuck is My Nintendo Picross Zelda Twilight Princess?
I really don't know.
I imagine it's Picross.
I have been saving this for, I guess, this moment.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know if you know this.
Yeah? What?
But Twilight Princess HD, Skyward Sword HD, and Tears of the Kingdom are my top 3 favorite Zelda games of all time.
Now, that is interesting. But I will ask for no explanations.
You do not have the time.
Because I kind of understand where I know you as a person so well that makes a lot of sense.
I'll ask this when I get here, but was Tears of the Kingdom considered bad? Hold that thought for when we get there.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting question, yeah.
If you want to...
I didn't play it, and I was going to, because before I knew it was Matt Mercer and what Matt Mercer sounded like, I was damn, Ganondorf, you sound sexy as hell.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's just a thing.
I will tell you...
But also Ganondorf is sexy as hell.
I will tell you right now, the Tears of the Kingdom is not the controversial pick in those 3, as a top 3, if that makes sense.
Of Triforce, Breath of the Wild...
No, not Triforce. Not Triforce. Twilight Princess HD... Twilight Princess HD, Skyward Sword HD, and Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom, got it, okay. Because y'all were discussing the other ones earlier, so I was like, okay, cool. Back to lurking, because I don't know anything about Zelda games.
Twilight Princess HD, where would you... So you would put this in peak fiction?
Me personally, but I also do think it's better than Twilight Princess, like both the GameCube and the Wii versions.
I'm willing to put it there because it does seem like a pretty major upgrade, especially because I think Twilight Princess does actually have a very unique art style. That's one of the things I came to appreciate more in my most recent playthrough of it. And I think that putting it in HD only helps it. Like, it only helps that art style shine better.
Yeah.
Rather than, like... how I feel like it does come off as a little bit muddied, although that was my opinion before I'd recently played it. I do think I've kind of turned around on the art style a little bit more, even though it's not quite my cup of tea. I like my brighter greens, you know.
There are some areas in Twilight Princess HD that, thanks to, the HD visuals, are just fucking gorgeous to look at.
I would hope so. Because I think there are some beautiful spots in the original game, too. And I imagine in HD, it only helps it make it look even better.
Twilight Princess HD has been the easiest Zelda game for me to 100%, at least with the 3D Zeldas.
I guess that's fair, yeah.
So, all right, Breath of the Wild.
So it's funny, they have Breath of the Wild and the 2 DLCs as their own things, which I think is hilarious.
They're basically just packaged. I mean, especially at this point, it's like, come on.
Yeah. Breath of the Wild, I think, is legitimately peak fiction.
Yes.
I think it's even better than Phantom Hourglass.
No way.
I know. Hot take. Breath of the Wild is better than Phantom Hourglass. Just like my other hot take, which is that Birth by Sleep is better than Sonic 06, which I recently caught flack on TikTok recently. What? What did you say?
I can't believe that's a hot take to have. Sonic 06 is so fucking bad.
Apparently it might be. I think Breath of the Wild is great. I think its 2 DLCs are solid additions, but okay, if we are going to count them as separate things, I think Master Trials is a good time, if a bit frustrating at times. But ultimately, like, it is doing exactly what it needs to be. It's literally just a gauntlet where they give you just have nothing to your name and you have to try to fucking beat all these guys. That's awesome.
And I would Champions Ballad probably just between Hyrule Warriors and Links to the Past, the other version.
I would agree. It's good, but it was a little bit disappointing based on, I think, expectations at the time of what people wanted it to be. And
especially
it still
it was
gave
like,
us,
we're gonna get a new dungeon from this, and it's just your fucking Divine Beast.
I will say I did enjoy that dungeon a lot, and the final boss of that DLC was a really good. It was easily the most difficult boss in the game, which I enjoyed. But by that point, it did kind of feel like it wasn't super necessary, and because it came so late to the game, I had already done everything I wanted to do. So by the time I unlocked the bike, I didn't really have anywhere to take it. Like I was just kind of driving around.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you could technically do the Champions Ballad stuff, like, before you do everything, but to me, I'm like, at that point, I'm already done.
Well, you do have to beat all 4 Divine Beasts before you do it.
Yeah. Which, I mean, still kind of interesting to unlock it, but then by that point, all you're really doing is what I typically do is just shrine hunting to get myself geared up for the final dungeon, which is the, you know, Hyrule Castle, and that's it.
Cadence Hyrule.
Yeah, Cadence of Hyrule is, I think, a good game.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if I'd put it above. I think I would definitely put it above Hyrule Warriors. Because I just think it's a really good time. It's a rhythm game, though. I'm not that good at this.
Neither am I.
I struggled quite a bit in that series, but it's a cool concept, and the fact that an indie rhythm game based around dungeon crawling to the beat was able to do a full-on spin-off of Zelda using Zelda music as their basis is fucking beautiful. I love that. Thank you. Like that alone, I think puts it in great game, you know?
Yes.
Okay. Link's Awakening, the remake.
On Switch, it was one of the first, if not the first, Zelda game I ever like went out of my way to 100%, and that kind of got me hooked on when sending these games. That being said, I think I definitely like it less than Twilight Princess, but more than A Link to the Past.
Okay, that's fair. I feel like that's a controversial take. I've not played it, but I don't know. I don't fucking know. I didn't play it. It looked cool though. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity, I didn't play.
It's
a Hyrule Warriors game.
I think in a lot of ways it does do things better than the first Hyrule Warriors, but the story was massively disappointing because it advertised itself as a prequel to Breath of the Wild, and then it basically goes, "Hey, let's have the opposite happen. Yeah. Let's have some time travel in there." And I have a whole rant. This game is the Hyrule Warriors equivalent to Ocarina of Time.
What do you mean by that?
In terms of, so it's supposed to be a prequel, but there's a time travel element, and because of that time travel element, the day is saved as opposed to the day being ruined.
Oh God. Why? Why did they do that? I don't even want to. We're just going to leave it where it is. I'll put it above other Hyrule Warriors. Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
I mean, you know me, I love it.
I know you love it.
I would put it personally above the first Skyward Sword because
That's fair. Would you put
a
it
lot of
in?
things.
Would you put it in Great Games at least?
Yes.
Okay, I think I'm willing to put it in Great Games because I think if it improves on everything that you needed to in terms of Zelda and also increasing the visual fidelity of Skyward Sword, I do think it probably deserves to be up here in Great Games. I don't necessarily know if I'd say it's better than Link to the Past because that's a big hurdle for me to put it over, but I will put it at least up here in Great Games. Great Games.
Great games.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom.
I do
Peak
actually love Tears of the Kingdom.
Fiction, baby.
I'm gonna put it in peak fiction. I have a hard time putting it above Breath of the Wild because okay, well, I feel like it's the same thing where I have a hard time putting certain things above Ocarina of Time or above A Link to the Past because they are such seminal parts of that series. Stretch those fingies. Don't mind if I do. I'm barely doing anything with my hands right now, so why not? They are such like important parts of their era of Zelda games that I have a hard time like saying that anything is better than them, if that makes sense. The problem is the difference between Ocarina of Time and A Link to the Past is that there have been many, many, many years since, like decades since those two games. And so it's easy for me to go like, we've improved upon it a lot. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are very close to me in terms of quality. There are things that I like in Breath of the Wild better. There are things I like in Tears of the Kingdom better. And it's just one of those things where I'm like, I could go either or on either one. But I think I have to give it to Breath of the Wild because it is such a bold direction to take the series in that I have to give it credit on that alone, if that makes sense. Like, it just it did all that in an attempt to break away from the mold, and Tears of the Kingdom is not really breaking away from its mold. It is kind of sticking with the mold and more just expanding on it, which I think is great, but it doesn't quite hit the same way as when you play Breath of the Wild for the first time. I don't think Tears of the Kingdom like wowed me as much. I mean, there are still plenty of times that it did wow me, but like immediately upon booting it up, I think I am enthralled with Breath of the Wild exploring for the first time. Whereas Tears of the Kingdom, it's kind of like, okay, I think I kind of get it. Like I'm just kind of rolling around doing my thing. And there are certain things that wow me, but they kind of lose they don't wow me as much. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I think it certainly would have helped, and I don't particularly agree with this criticism because I do defend it, but it certainly would have helped if it wasn't in Hyrule still.
Yeah, that's fair. I understand why people give that criticism. Me personally, I thought it was fun to re-explore Hyrule and see how things had changed. But I get that if you've only maybe played Breath of the Wild once and you're not as familiar with the world, like you might not notice the differences. But to me, having played Breath of the Wild through a couple of times, and I know for you who's played it a ton of times, like Tears of the Kingdom felt like a breath of fresh air because everything was so different. Like there are so many differences between the world of the first game and the second game that like it's immediately obvious like what changed.
Yeah.
Echoes of Wisdom. I have not played it.
I have.
What did you think?
And I've close to, if not 100% of that game. I would put it in great games. I think definitely above Link's Awakening for me personally. I just think for a game where Zelda is finally the main protagonist and it's like a mainline Zelda game, like not like Cadence of Hyrule or the CDI games.
Yeah.
I think in terms of its structure and its narrative and its location even, it plays it too safe.
Mm-hmm.
Zelda isn't doing anything that Link can't already do. She's just filling his role. And what emphasizes this to me is the fact that she can literally just become Link for a limited time.
That's so wild. That's insane to me that that's just a feature they put in the fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say for the first time playing Zelda, I think it's a neat idea. I like the direction they were trying to go with it, but I do think I would have preferred more of something like, something like a Wind Waker, or something a little bit more interesting for Zelda. That's not the style of Link's Awakening, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That being said, Noel, the main antagonist of the game, brings a lot to the table in terms of like lore and bringing things back to the like when the Golden Goddesses created Hyrule, and more importantly, why they needed to create Hyrule. So it's a good time. Like I would still recommend that game.
Fair enough. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. I have not played.
I watched the cutscenes, but I haven't played it myself. As far as I can tell, it's probably better than Age of Calamity.
Interesting. Okay. It still feels too new. I kind of forgot that it came out.
You know, it's funny. The OST for that game actually came out on Nintendo Music not that long ago.
How is that funny?
No, it's just like coincidence.
No, I'm just giving you a hard time. Carson, okay. I want to. So this is our tier list. I think I'm pretty happy with how it's looking.
Yeah,
and we have to actually get to the real game now.
Yeah.
So Carson, I want to say thank you for joining me and for essentially filling in for Julie, while she was still making her way home. I do need to ask before you leave, what is your profile picture?
It's short Adachi.
What do you mean it's short Adachi?
That's it. It's short Adachi. I changed it when the new Persona 4 Revival trailer was announced.
Why is he short?
He's short Adachi.
That doesn't. No. Why is he short?
I don't know. It's short Adachi.
For a second, it looked like a cardboard cutout that had his arms like cut off. I was like, why do his sleeves end like
you don't got to be asking why he's short. Stop reminding him of his shortcomings.
Okay.
Like Venus.
What?
He's pretty short-tempered, I'll have you know.
Okay, all right. I'm kicking you from the fucking Discord.
Kick him out. Kick him out.
I'm just gonna Bye, Carson. Oh,
Bye,
damn
Carson.
it. He left before I could hit the disconnect button in Discord. I was just gonna manually disconnect him from the VC.
You just kick him out. You're like, get the fuck out of here.
Damn it. Okay, well, that is our tier list. Julie, thank you for redeeming the tier list. I appreciate it immensely.
Yes, of course. I needed to stop.
Oh my god, I did forget to post the fucking photos from last night. That's insane.
Yeah, you fucking did. Rude.
I just looked at the Discord and I saw that. I am a liar. That's true.
But you know what? It's June. It's Pride, so that's allowed.
That was fun. I'm a lark now. Thank you for hopping in, Carson. I do appreciate it. That definitely made talking about all those way more interesting, if not maybe longer than I would have spent talking on some of those. Just because there were a lot more games that I have not played myself. But yes, now we can get right into Stardew Valley. I'm going to really quickly change the title back. Stardew Valley.
Yippee! So there's music bingo at the bar by my apartment every Sunday. So that's where I was.
Oh, fun.
And it wrapped up at 9, but then I was also talking to my mother and and the rest of my family about the itinerary for my upcoming trip to the motherland, aka the state where my mother is from.
The state where your mother is from?
I'll text it to you. I just don't need to dox myself.
Oh, I guess that's fair, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna get the game up and running.
And so yes. And so I had to make my way back. It's not a far walk, however, I was just being bullied into staying for more drinks. And I was like, I cannot stay for more drinks, y'all.
Damn.
Like, I won them. I won a bucket of Sun Cruisers, which is 5 drinks. However, I was like, I cannot drink all of these. I need to dip.
Uh-oh, Stardew Valley is not responding. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Well, I've got it open. Anyway, hello, chat. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Riot.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Riot.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Riot.
Oh, I gotta put the Julie counter up.
Oh, yes, you do. My
We're at
death
4.
count.
I will not forget this time to update it. Julie, I know we ask this question every time we play this game, but what the fuck were we doing? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna
I know we
close Stardew
finished
Valley. It's
the
fucking...
I was thinking about this while you were tier listing all of Zelda games. We had just finished the festival.
Oh yeah, that was like the last thing we did. Hell yeah. Okay, let's try this again.
That is what I remember.
Let's try to get this up and going again. Come on.
Let me see if it loads.
Oh well, I mean, I didn't even get into the world. Like it.
Ew.
I went to start it and then it like crashed on me. We'd install an
fun.
hour and a half for the game to not work. I know. Could you imagine? All right, I guess I'm gonna
Literally.
go play more Metroid Prime 2.
Apparently.
Apparently. Okay, it should. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's go back to the game capture and hopefully it'll actually show the game. There we go. Yippee!
Yippee!
Oh, it's raining.
Yippee!
Get out of my way. Kissed my wife. Oh, I got a prize ticket.
Okay, I'm about to be in. Do. Ooh, it's raining. And the great thing about this this bingo is you don't win money, you win drinks.
Okay.
Which is so fun.
I guess that's fine. I think I would prefer money.
You see, the drinks are fun if you're really wanting to drink, but like last week I was like, I work on Monday. Me and my table, there were 3 of us, each of us won a bucket of Sun Cruisers, which is like some either seltzer like vodka drink. And we were like, we cannot collectively drink 15 drinks between the 3 of us.
Not with that attitude.
Correct. Not
5 drinks per.
Correct. We each get our own bucket. However,
Yeah.
I was like, I work. I cannot do this.
It's a crystal.
I
Nothing more.
have to be awake the next day.
I guess you could. You don't have to be awake.
I do need to be awake because I do indeed have a job. I need to. Did you do? Was that you?
What?
You just ran by the. Yep. Do.
Why do they? Are they different?
Maybe, I don't know.
They sound.
Yeah.
I don't remember them sounding like that.
Maybe.
Did you change them?
I don't recall, but I wouldn't be surprised if I did.
I will say one of the ideas I had before you decided to redeem the tier list is I was thinking like if we play Stardew Valley without her, like I'm just gonna go pull some pranks. Like before she joins, I'm just gonna fuck around a little bit, see what I can get away with.
See, you were like, play without me, and I was like, actually, I can stall.
It was a pretty good way to stall. We haven't had E in chat lately to redeem tier lists.
I was thinking about that. So I have to take over. I have to become the tier list
That's
redeemer.
True.
At least
true.
For when I'm still coming home from the bar.
Yeah, when you're
Wait, play without me.
when you're done having fun
Yeah.
with all your friends at the bar, you can come play Stardew with a real hero.
It's
Ditch
also my
those
friend.
zeros. Get with the
And play
hero.
with the hero. I'm saying I need to say hi to your wife more. She lives here. I
Yeah.
just ignore her.
Oh my god, Julie.
I just what's up?
I'm at I'm at the tail end of my Steven Universe rewatch.
Where are you?
I am on Steven Universe Future. So
Oh God,
I'm already past the movie.
I love Steven Universe Future.
I'm really enjoying
Honestly,
it. There are still some things that like it doesn't quite hit the same as the original series at times.
sure.
But I think part of that is because it's so much more like dour. It's hard to
Yeah.
watch my boy Steven struggling so much
Yeah, I mean the
sometimes.
fact that I do appreciate the fact that in the writing of it, good old Rebecca Sugar was like, "Hey, we need to acknowledge the fact that this is a kid
Yeah.
who went through all of this deeply traumatic shit
Uh-huh.
at the ripe age of 14, 13 into 14."
Uh-huh.
And it's like the entire series leading up to it is like, yeah, your normal, like, kid aimed TV show where it's like, here's your hero, they're a kid and they're doing the great things, great. And then Future is like, hey, by the way, that has consequences.
What I kind of enjoyed was that it wasn't just like that was kind of the impression that I took away from it the first time I watched it. But
Mm-hmm.
rewatching it now, it actually hit a little bit differently because it's not just dealing with like the trauma of it all, but
Yeah,
it's also dealing with just like having to
everything.
become an adult.
Yeah, at the age of 14. Because he doesn't have a mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gems are functionally his mom, but he
Well,
doesn't have a mom.
not even that. I'm talking about like there's an entire episode about Steven having to deal with the fact that like the people he knew growing up are moving away, which is an
Yeah,
incredibly real and incredibly like I think
yeah.
it for a lot of I would even dare to say like that's a universal experience of like
Mm-hmm.
having to realize that like the people in your life are not always going to be there physically, you know,
Yep,
and having to deal with that fact that like people move away. And
yep.
that's just how it goes.
I mean, hell, there's the episode where, which part of Future are you already at?
I believe I'm towards the end of the series because I think I'm on episode like 14. I don't remember there being that many episodes.
There was, it was very short.
Yeah,
Because, so are you
it's a
past
pretty
the part
standard
where he,
season of TV. It's like 20 episodes or something.
are you past the point where he, like, proposes to Connie? Spoiler if you
Yes,
haven't seen Steven
yes,
Universe.
I
No,
am.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like, Connie, exactly.
and I
God,
do like.
episode,
The funny thing is that I actually think Connie's response to that is like a really sweet response. Like
yeah, agreed.
I remember thinking that it was like such a rejection when I first watched it, but now I'm rewatching and I'm like, no, she's not saying no necessarily. She's just saying not right now. Like even though
Yes, agreed.
she's in full agreement that she will want to marry Steven eventually, potentially, but that they're still young and that they still have a
Agreed.
lot to see before
No,
then. I thought that was really sweet.
100%.
Yeah.
I agree. The first time I watched it, I was like, yeah, she's rejecting, but because she's like 16.
Yeah,
Not
because
because
they're
she doesn't love him,
kids.
because they're literal kids.
It is kind of crazy. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I know I'm getting there soon where they reconcile with the fact that like Greg is not the best father.
He's not.
And also
I will.
Steven didn't go to school.
Correct. That's
And
an
that
entire plot point towards the
he
end.
does not
He didn't
know
go
a
to
lot of
school.
things.
He didn't go to school. He didn't ever go to the doctor.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, it's an entire episode.
It
Which, like, I love that. I really do appreciate the fact that, like, Connie's mom, Dr. Maheshwaran, was like, yo, what the fuck?
I think it's kind of
The
great
only
because it kind of also showcases that, like, yeah, the original show was designed to be a cartoon. And so, like, there are things that you just don't really question. Like the fact that
Yeah,
Steven doesn't go to school, the fact that he lives with the crystal gems and not his dad. Like, you don't really think
yeah.
about that sort of
That's
stuff.
it's cartoon world.
Yeah,
It's cartoon logic.
it's cartoon logic, exactly. But then the Steven Universe future really has to reconcile with the fact that, like, hey, now Steven has to be a person in the world that exists.
Because it's like the existential threat, which we don't know in the first seasons of Steven Universe of the Diamonds, and how they are a very real threat to the planet.
Yeah.
Not just Steven, the entire planet. That threat is gone. So now who's your threat? Steven himself. Not in the sense of, oh, he's a problem, but now he has to deal with himself.
Yeah. Now he has to deal with the fact that, like,
is gone. Now what happens after that?
Yeah.
It's very much of like, your world-ending threat is gone. What's next? Guess what? You have trauma.
Yeah.
In some capacity.
I also,
like you said,
I think it's a fun send-off. I do think that there are certain things that I wish that they had touched upon a little bit more. Just because I think that there's just plenty of things that I would love to see more of. I did notice on my most recent rewatch that, like, Steven Universe Future, Pearl does not get as much play as I thought she was going to.
Correct.
She
gets that one episode with volleyball.
Yeah.
And I love volleyball. Me and my dear friend, one of my dear friends, a different cat, we've been told we look similar. So, like, when we saw volleyball, we were like, that's us as a gem.
You know what's funny?
It's the same fucking person.
I was at work.
Just big.
And I was telling some of my coworkers that I'm rewatching Steven Universe. And they straight up, I was like, we were talking about the characters, because I think one of them had watched Steven Universe as well. And so we were talking about, like, the characters and stuff. And somebody was like, yeah, I didn't like, what was her name? Pearl. I was like, oh, I love Pearl. And my coworker looked at me and went, yeah, of course you love Pearl. You're Pearl. And I went, you motherfucker, you can't say that shit to me. You cannot say that shit to me.
Wait, that's so funny, because I feel like I'm Pearl.
Oh, you are 100% Pearl, though. It's like...
Yeah. I'm very much Pearl. If you were to put me in any character in that show, it'd be Pearl, or it could be Lapis, depending on the week.
I personally love Lapis. She's one of my favorites.
Love Lapis.
I really came to love Amethyst a lot this watch through. I did not care as much about Amethyst in my initial watch through, because I at the time found that character trope to be kind of annoying, is the, like, who am I? Well, you're a boy, you're not a gem, so who cares? I'm kidding. Who are you in terms of, like, gems, Carson, or who are you just in terms of any character on the show? Because unfortunately, there are not a lot of male characters that I think are super, like, great, other than Steven. Like, because Steven's a good character. Steven's a great character.
He's also the lead.
He's also the main character.
He's also the titular character to the show.
The only other major male character, I would not, like, compare you to them. Like, I don't think you're anything like Lars as a person. Like,
love Lars.
Even though Lars is a great character, he's a great arc, he is kind of shitty in the first part of the series. Until he goes through his major character arc, and then he becomes cool. Well, yeah, he does literally sacrifice himself, and then he's immediately brought back. Spoilers, by the way, for Steven Universe.
Yeah, spoilers for Steven Universe, if you haven't seen Steven Universe by this point.
I think, Carson, you are Peridot.
I love Peridot.
Peridot's great.
I don't have any characters I dislike in the show, because I understand every character's like point. You know what episode you're coming upon, and it's a fucking crazy episode to me? The fucking episode where Jasper gets fucking shattered.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. I forgot. I almost forgot about that episode.
Kills Jasper. Which is like, I think about shattering in the show and how it's like, it's so spoken upon for the entire show. It's referenced. It is debated.
Yeah.
It is discussed ad nauseum. But you never see a shattering until Future. And even then, you don't see someone get shattered. What is functionally murder.
Yeah. And it's Steven that does it. Is the crazy thing.
I remember first when I was watching the show, when like the theories about Pink Diamond were coming out, I was like, oh, someone corrupted Pink Diamond. Because I wasn't like, they're not going to shatter anyone. Not really.
And they kind of don't. like
They
in
don't.
the
Except
like
Jasper.
you get.
Jasper's the only shattering we see.
Well, that's what I mean. Is in the original show, nobody gets shattered because you don't actually
Exactly.
because Pink Diamond wasn't actually shattered. It turns
Yep.
out to be subterfuge. Spoilers for Steven Universe.
Again,
Um,
entire conversation spoilers for Steven Universe.
Spoilers for Steven Universe. Pink Diamond wasn't ever actually shattered. She faked her own death so she could become Rose
Also,
Quartz.
I did have a friend in real life say, or like classmate be like, "Oh, Pink Diamond isn't Rose Quartz. What are you talking about?" And I was like, "No, I think Rose Quartz is Pink Diamond."
Oh, there were
Again,
so many deniers of that theory. I think because they
I
felt. I think some people thought it was
so
too easy as a reveal.
I was gunning so hard for Pink Quartz's Rose Diamond, and I was right. What a great show! Honestly, great show.
I've actually fucking like rewatching it. I'm reminded just how much I fucking love
It's so good.
Steven Universe, and also the movie.
The movie's so
The
good.
movie kind of makes me cry.
Same.
It
It's
like
so good.
it legitimately there were like as soon as I was literally watching it on my off day the other day and I got to the scene where they go to the garden and I immediately was like, "Oh fuck, I'm on the verge of tears."
Which song?
Um the garden. When they go to the garden.
No, it's so
What?
I'm just saying it's so good.
Oh,
The
okay.
garden where
You cut out the second half.
oh, sorry. Just like the garden where like Nell is like singing her song and then she like
Yes.
reverts back to her corrupted
Yeah.
self. Not corrupted, but
It's
you know what I mean.
it's so good.
It's
It's
so good.
so good. It's so good. Ugh, what a good show. But yeah, I'm really enjoying
Genuinely
Amethyst more this go around. Like,
love.
it. I remember watching it the first time and thinking like my favorite character is Garnet because she is on the surface the coolest character, and I do still really love Garnet. Garnet is great. But I came to really appreciate Pearl and Amethyst more, and I think part of that is due to one, knowing where their characters go and understanding their character arcs better. And Amethyst, I think, is more enjoyable when you know kind of her backstory and everything. But I just found myself less irritated by her now than I was when I was younger, when I found that character archetype, that like sort of aloof, sort of doesn't take anything seriously type character. I found way more annoying as a kid. I find like I think she's actually fucking hilarious. Like I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I don't know what the fuck I was on as a kid. She's hilarious.
No, Amethyst is objectively the funniest character in the
Yeah.
show.
There are actually, I will say, there are some great. Pearl has some great moments. Pearl has so many good.
So much.
There's the episode where Steven is slowly like he hasn't figured out his floating powers yet, and he's like in the air, and Pearl is like freaking the fuck out, and it's so funny because she's just like, Steven is falling! Steven, I'll catch you! And she's like running around. It's
I don't know if
and
it's
Garnet's
because
just standing there like totally not bothered at all.
see, the show is objectively funny.
It's so funny. When Pearl
Like,
gets
objectively, it's a
poofed,
hilarious show.
when Pearl gets poofed in the early episodes and like Steven is waiting for her to come back, and like in the meantime, fucking Amethyst gets like turned into like a balloon,
Yes,
and Pearl
I'm a
comes.
balloon.
Pearl comes back and is like, I don't even want to know what happened here. And Amethyst is just like, I got hit by an airplane. It kills me so much.
It's so funny. Objectively, hilarious show.
One of my favorite moments
You want
is
help harvesting the cranberries?
yeah, if you want to level up your farming for sure, I'll let you take the whole bottom field if you want.
Okay, let me go.
Because I've already
pet all my
started
animals.
I've already started on the upper section.
I hear you. I don't know if that's I just relate to Pearl so much. Just as like, if I was in this world, I 100% would be Pearl.
Yeah.
Just like she's so goddamn funny.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like, girl, everything she does, I'm like, you're justified in this, actually. Everything she's ever. But also, like, she had her entire love life essentially. She was absolutely in love with Rose Quartz. No one has
Oh.
ever been able to deny that.
Oh yeah. No.
Like, if
She.
anyone does, I'm like, you're insane.
Yeah.
It's like that's a gay bitch.
Oh, 100%.
That is
100%.
that is the gayest gem in existence. I do love Pearl's arc, going from this like devoted, even just as a Pearl, not just as like her character, because Pearls are bred the way they are essentially.
Yeah.
And seeing her go from that to just being this like fully like self-assured, confident, like, hey, I'm doing everything for me. I'm not just your Pearl. Ugh, I love Pearl.
She's
I love
great.
Pearl so much. I want to cosplay her so badly.
I think you could do a really good Pearl cosplay.
It'd be really easy.
Julie, you do Pearl and I'll be Lapis.
Oh my god, yes.
And I think we've got it. I think we've
The fact that my coworker was like, "You are Pearl," and it's like, "No, my friend is Pearl." Actually,
yeah.
You.
To be fair, the way I operate at work is definitely more of a Pearl. I think because Pearl has that sort of reputation of being sort of very,
a little neurotic,
a little bit controlling. Some might say.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, because I actually think she's perfect, and I think she's correct, and more people should listen to her.
Agreed. You know what? Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because
statement.
maybe I'm also correct, and more people should listen to me.
You know what?
But
I
she's
agree.
she's very particular, right? Like
I love
she's
her.
very, and I do tend to be very similar. I'm very particular about the way I do things. I have to do things in a very specific manner because to me that is the right way to do it. I'm not saying that that everyone else is doing it wrong. I am saying that I'm doing it the exact right way and everyone else should do it like me. That's actually, funnily enough, that's a line from St. Denis Hospital, which is a recent,
idea
like,
what that is.
It's the latest like Michael Schur comedy, which is the same people that did like Parks and Rec, essentially. It's basically one of those mockumentary style shows. It's pretty funny. It's set in a hospital. You're so controlling. I'll be less controlling if everyone just listened to me. Thank you, Carson. Thank you.
I love the pit.
I know you love the pit.
I love the pit.
I know you love the
Everyone,
pit.
go watch the pit. They're filming season 3.
Everyone, you don't have to watch the pit, but I've
no,
heard
you
good
need
things.
to watch the pit.
I have heard good things. Go watch it if you think that's your up your alley. You know.
Need to watch the pit.
I cannot tell you what to do.
I can. I can. I am psychic beaming everyone who's listening to go watch the pit. They're working on season 3, so you can binge both seasons in a day. 2 days, because it's 12 to 15 hours, depending on the season.
I cannot tell you to go watch a show I've never seen.
Ryan, I'm telling you to watch the pit.
Who knows what sort of debauchery could happen? You know,
so much. It's a hot, sexy older doctor going, "I'll pay for it," to his slightly younger, like late 20s resident.
Is that what makes it? That what makes it good in your eyes?
No, it's just an objectively good show. However, for me, that was a little cherry on top. I did send to E. I was like, "Hey E, if you aren't going to watch the pit, maybe this hot older man who is shirtless will convince you to watch it."
And what did E say to that?
He was like, "By God, I am tempted."
That's pretty good. That sounds like E. Yeah, E would say E
like,
would say, "By God."
I was like, "May I tempt you?" And they were like, "By God." Listen. I love famously. I love an older man.
I know. Infamously, I would say.
Infamously, I love an older man.
I would refer to Julie as a reverse cougar.
I am hunting for those older men. Oh my God! So, Jack Abbott is the character's name. My God, the actor's name is Sean Hattasey. And I'm like, Sean Hattasey, by God, you were meant to be a silver fox. Because I see him when he was younger, and I'm like, yeah, okay, he's cute. And then I see him now, and I'm like, I'm being so normal about this man,
I don't think
who
you
is like
are. I don't think you're
50.
being. I don't think you're being normal at all. Actually, I
In
think
no,
you're being very
no
horny about it.
in no capacity. He did a 2-part audio book series thing for Quinn, which if you don't know what Quinn is, Quinn specializes in erotica, audio erotica.
All right, Julie.
He he did these. And I was like, I immediately sent it to my roommate. I was like, oh my God, oh my God. She was like, girl, I know. And I was like, I'm being so normal. And she was like, I'm sure.
I
I'm
don't think
sure you're
you.
being so normal
I
about
actually
this. And I'm
don't
like,
think you were, but that's fine.
in no capacity am I being normal about Sean Hattasey in any given moment. Everyone, please watch The Pit, aside from the fact that I'm being insane about this one character. It's also
So-
just a great show.
So anyway, Steven Universe is a really good show.
Steven Universe is a really good show.
Steven Universe is really good. Go watch Steven Universe. Don't watch The
Go
Pit.
watch and then watch the
Go
also
watch Steven Universe and then
also
go watch The Pit.
Yes.
Two completely different shows.
If you like strawberry milk, try cocaine. That's what this is.
That fucking killed me, Julie. I was not expecting you to say that. That got me really good. That's hilarious. Holy shit. Oh my God. That fucking kills.
Thank you.
Woo!
Unfortunately, I can't say it's original, but
Oh
I'm
my
gonna say it
God.
is.
That was so funny. I've never heard that before. Oh,
Clint,
whew.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, you fucking bastard. I
What?
hate this man.
What did he
I
do?
went to go get my fucking Geode cracked open, and this man says I'm closed for
Julie,
PM. You know what,
I
Clint?
have geode processors in
I
my
know, but
shed.
he's fast. Also, you can't do the mystery box or whatever.
No, you can't. The mystery boxes cannot be, which is
Which
unfortunate.
breaks
Which
my
is why
heart.
I already went and opened mine. Yeah.
It's I just
already-
didn't open mine.
I already did mine.
Uh,
They're down. They're
okay.
down here.
Thank you. I see them. I was looking.
You only had one geode.
Yeah, I got the other ones done there. What about it?
I just.
What about it?
You were so upset, and you only had one.
Yeah, because I went there and I went back and he was gone. And I was like, Clint, what the fuck, man? I still hate that man. I can't wait the fucking romance him next update. I'm so
I'm
pissed.
so excited.
I'm so mad about this. What the hell?
You
Who
can
does
make a
this?
difference.
You can make
You
a
can make it right. Part of the reason that I actually started
this is a
rewatching Steven
3-song
Universe.
bitch. What the hell?
Part of the reason why I started rewatching Steven Universe was because I kept getting videos of people doing like they were basically bits of people playing games and like listening to that song, which I just
You
think
can
is
make it.
really funny. You can make a difference. You can make it
You can make it
right.
right.
You can make it better. We
Steven
don't have
goes
to
into this-
fight.
Steven goes into this fight. He's like, good lord, it's taken 3 fucking songs for me to get through to you. Good lord. The
Yeah.
hell?
You can make an effort.
I think
Starting with tonight.
I'm trying to think what my favorite song from that movie is. I really like Pearl's song in the Welcome to Your New Pearl. That one.
Oh, that one's pretty good.
It's so good.
Not my favorite Pearl song, though. My favorite Pearl song would have
Agreed.
to be It's Over, isn't it?
Oh, I love that song.
It's so good.
It's over, isn't it?
I think one of my
Isn't it?
favorite songs in
Isn't
the
it
movie
over?
is Independent Together.
Oh, you know what? I do love Independent Together.
Independent Together. First of
I
all, Steg.
Listen, Steg Multiverse. Listen, hey. I need everyone to be real cool for a second. Smash.
And that's all we'll say about Steg.
That is
I actually learned recently that the voice actor for Steg that sings the song in that moment, because it's just the singing voice. I don't think he ever says anything as Steg. He only sings, right? He's performing.
He says it.
You know?
He says one thing at the very beginning where he's like, there's a great big universe out there.
Oh, that's right.
He has like
He
one
does.
line. And he winks and then he starts. So he's like one line.
But one of the things that I always found very interesting is that in that scene, he ends up singing the duet with Opal.
Yeah.
And I learned that it's because the singing voice for Opal is married to the singing voice of Steg.
Oh, I love that.
Which I was like, that's really cool, actually.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, that they essentially like. That was just nice. Also, I like Opal.
That's sweet.
It's my birthstone.
Actually, I do love Opal. I do also. That is your birthstone.
It is my birthstone.
I do also think, in the sense of like me and my friend talking to each other, I was like, oh, we're Big Pearl. Really, we're Opal combined. Also, I love Opal, and if I had to pick a gem to look like, I would pick Opal. Like, damn, killer legs, tall as fuck.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Bitch, me. I want to look like that.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Honestly, oh my god, what is her name? What is the fusion of Garnet and Pearl?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
the one who's the game show host.
Yes. So on my most recent rewatch, I did not remember.
No. Sugalite is Nicki Minaj.
Sugalite is Nicki Minaj. Yes, Sugalite is Garnet and Amethyst. Is it Sardonyx?
It is Sardonyx.
Okay, I was thinking, I was like, I feel like I don't remember if it's Sardonyx or not, but Sardonyx, and I'm gonna need everyone to not be cool right now. Smash, like, oh my god, Sardonyx. Oh fuck, it's 12 a.m. I didn't realize, like, I don't know how I never realized just how fucking great Sardonyx's design is, and also Smash.
Fantastic design.
Like, I think one of my favorite things about the entire show is legitimately the character designs are so fucking good.
Yeah, they're phenomenal.
They're phenomenal. It's wonderful.
I do love that each new iteration of the characters gives them the chance to redo the design.
Oh my god, Julie, you finally earned 1,000,000 G on your own.
Thanks.
Wow. Good job. Everyone, claps for Julie.
Everyone applaud me.
Oh, a mere 1,000,000. Oh, claps for Julie. Yes. Did you just use the fucking Discord soundboard? Fuck you.
Yes, I did. I hope they can hear that on.
I think they can, because I think it comes through. I think it comes through Discord audio.
Thank God. I have a soft spot for Ronaldo only because he makes me laugh because he's so stupid.
Ronaldo is one of.
But
I
he's
think.
Not stupid.
I will say, Ronaldo is probably my least favorite character in the show, just by default.
I get that. I wouldn't have such a soft spot for him if I didn't. He was so ridiculous.
I just find him more annoying than endearing. I feel like most characters I eventually realized, like, I didn't find them nearly as annoying overall. But in this most recent rewatch, my opinion on Ronaldo did not really change much. It's not that I find him, like, egregious. It's mostly just, like, anytime I know an episode's going to focus on Ronaldo, I'm just going to be like, okay.
You know what? I get that. The focus episode, where he's just kind of, like, there as a side character, being ridiculous and conspiratorial, sure.
Yeah. Oh, Julie, your geode is ready.
Everything. Oh, I'm so excited.
He
does tell you everything that's going to happen, essentially, leading up to the show.
That's true. Kind of. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But he's, like, blown off as a conspiracy theorist, which he is.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. It is, in fact, good. It is good.
It's good.
Thank you.
Yeah. I just
Thank
wanted
you.
you to know. I just figured you'd really like it. It's
There you
really
go.
good.
Bam.
Oh, what the? Stop shooting me with rocks. Stop shooting rocks in my
Come back.
shed. You're gonna put
Come
you're gonna put a hole in the wall.
Come back. Come
Leave me alone.
I don't know what it hit.
I am literally I'm gonna spend the rest of the stream fishing because I am so close to level 10 fishing, and it's the last skill I need before my skills are fully maxed out and I can open
Oh,
that
wow.
door.
I'm still at. Wow, there's so many I'm not even close to done. Okay, mining, fishing, and combat. Wow, I need to go to the mines.
You gotta go to the mines more. You gotta be in the fucking mines.
Yeah, and
As
fishing,
a
apparently.
child, I yearned for the mines.
The children yearn
It's
for the
me.
mines.
I am Steve.
I need to find 2 of them. Okay, a rabbit and a chicken.
It's me, Jack Black. A Bowser.
Peaches, 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 peaches,
Peaches.
peaches.
Hit me,
Unironically,
baby, one more time.
my loneliness
My
is
loneliness
killing me.
is killing me. I must confess.
I still believe.
Still believe.
There's an audio on TikTok floating around where it's Britney Spears overlaid with Jack Black, and it's kind of great. I'm
It's
not gonna
kind of
lie.
good, yeah.
I love it. I'm like, damn, bitch.
I am Steve. First we mine, then we craft. I've
never
not
seen
seen
this.
that movie.
Same.
We said
Welcome
that
to mine.
we said that at the exact same fucking time on my end.
We needed to clarify each. We were like, hey, by the way, guys, we haven't seen this. My loneliness is killing me. I must confess, it's killing me.
A chicken jockey. An ender pearl.
I do, you know what I do like? I do like that movie gave homage to that one really big Minecraft YouTuber who's dead. He died. Unfortunately, he passed away of cancer.
Oh,
Um,
I think I know who you're talking about. I can't
with
remember
the
his
pig
name
with
right
the
now.
crown.
Is it Technoblade?
Yes, Technoblade.
Yes,
I thought that
Technoblade.
was so sweet. I was like, wow, they that just. I was like, they didn't have to give homage to any YouTuber at all because they're YouTubers. But that in particular, I was like, wow, they're giving him a little like almost like
I actually,
tribute.
I'll be honest, I didn't see that at all.
It was they gave the pig with the so his whole thing was that he was a pig who wore like the crown.
Yeah,
Was
no, I
his,
know,
like,
I know who Technoblade is.
in the
That
movie
much
they
I
put a
know.
pig with the crown on it. As a
Okay.
direct reference to Technoblade, which I was like, that's very sweet.
Okay.
As like a little thing. I was like, oh, I love that. Again, I still haven't seen the movie, but I did see that.
I did not see that at all somehow. I somehow missed that. I feel
That's
like I
crazy
would have
because you're
seen
like,
it.
that's the you're as chronically online as I am.
So I will be honest. Anytime that movie came up, I just skipped it on like my TikTok For You page.
Fair.
Like anytime it came up, I just was fully not engaged. You know
I
what
saw it on
I
Twitter.
was engaged with fully
What?
after it came out, and I was getting it all over my TikTok For You page. Obsession.
I still haven't seen it, and I really need to.
Fuck, that's right. Julie.
I really need to see
Julie.
Obsession. And I know it's
Julie.
something I'm gonna love.
Julie.
Horror is having a great moment for the past
Yeah.
like several years.
I've heard
Since-
Backrooms was pretty good. I've not
I
seen
heard
it yet.
Backrooms hit 300 million,
Oh, that's cool.
which is the most A24 has ever gotten on any film ever. That's their highest grossing movie of all time,
yeah.
coming out of A24,
That's
which
kinda
is
crazy.
huge. Like horror is having such a huge moment, starting with all the way back with Get Out, Jordan Peele's first.
Oh yeah, of course.
His directorial debut in terms of features. Since then, horror's had a huge moment, which is great. I'm so glad. It's such a huge genre that needs its flowers. And like seeing it represented multiple times throughout like the award circuit, which is where I kind of really pay attention to things. I mean, I pay attention throughout the year, but like award circuit's really kind of where I tune in to be like, okay, what's really starting to be more critically acclaimed of what I've seen versus because I'm very uncritical a lot of the times, unless it's dog shit, unless it's a garbage movie. I'm like, I liked it. also seeing horror movies year after year after year being awarded or nominated and stuff like The Substance. I love The Substance. It was nominated
I do
every
need to
single
watch The
award.
Substance. I
Oh,
do. It's on my list.
It's so good, dude.
I've
Love
heard
The
I've
Substance.
heard so many good things. I do want to
I
watch
love
it. I'm just not much of a movie person, so it's hard for me to like sit down
I
unless I'm
love
taking
movies.
the time to go to a theater. I have a hard time actually sitting down and watching a movie
Please,
myself.
please,
I am
please watch
much more
The
of a
Substance.
TV show person. And obviously above that I'm a video game person
Yes.
mostly.
Please watch The Substance. I love The Substance.
Yeah,
I
I
watched
need
that.
to watch it.
Only one part of that movie made me squirm. Like genuinely made me squirm of like body horror. It's very body
Yeah.
horror. So if you can't do body horror, don't watch it.
I don't mind body
Um,
horror. I've gotten a little bit more into the sort of body horror aspects of horror more recently. Especially with like the latest Absolute Batman book is very much a body horror. Like all of the Batman villains are body horror essentially.
I've
It's
seen some of
kind of
them.
crazy that they've leaned
Isn't
so heavily into the body horror for this new take on Batman, and it works. It works really, really well.
isn't the Joker kind of fucked up with his face, like
The
more so than usual?
the Joker's like a full ass demon thing. Like
Yeah, I've
he's
seen.
a demon that sits in a chair made of like children that he seeps the blood out of. Like it's fucked up and it's really fucked up and weird.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
But also we don't know that much about the Joker because they really do still keep a lot of the like how it all actually works kind of shrouded
Hmm.
on purpose. But things like Bane, where in the splash page for the arc that was Bane, like Bane's arc in the book, the
Hmm.
first issue, you get the splash page that has the title of the arc, which is called Abomination. And I think it was called Abomination. It's basically like the first when Batman runs into Bane for the first time.
Hmm.
And you realize that the background of that splash page that you're looking at is made up entirely of just muscle mass, like overgrown muscle mass. You are staring at like just the most grotesque depiction of muscle on screen, and then you see Bane's head in the corner, and you realize that what you are looking at is the grossly overgrown muscle bound body of Bane, and
That's disgusting.
it's so good. Like, and I think it works because Nick Dragata, the artist on Absolute Batman, is not trying to go for a hyper realistic styling. He has a very stylistic sort of indie-esque way of drawing that I think keeps it from going so over the top that it looks disgusting. He
Sure.
conveys his action and his body horror really, really well without making it absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
Which I think is really, which I think works for me because I think part of what makes body horror kind of interesting is that you're not seeing everything sometimes.
Yeah.
Some of it's
I was
left
gonna
to
say,
your imagination, which is even more fucked up sometimes.
yeah, agreed. The Substance is kind of like that, but anyway, not the point. Um, I had a thought. Did you see, completely unrelated, still on Batman actually, so related. Did you see that Sebastian Stan is confirmed playing Two-Face?
He is confirmed to be in the movie. I don't remember the last I had heard. There were some rumors that he might not be playing Two-Face, that he might be playing Victor Zsasz. Now, that's
I hope
like
he's playing Two-Face.
all rumor, honestly. I don't know how true it's going to be.
I don't think we'll know till closer to.
Yeah. Oh, one second, Miss Steez.
I love Sebastian Stan. What a great actor. He deserves more flowers. Like he was nominated for The Apprentice when he was in the other movie that year, which was like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
I have so many thoughts. I love Sebastian Stan. He's such a good actor.
I'm excited to see him in the new Batman movie. I'm excited because we're not only getting him, but we're getting I think it's Brian Tyree Henry as well. I think that I'm getting the right actor there. As well as what is her name? Scarlett Johansson is going to be in it.
Oh yes, I did see Scarlett
Yeah.
Johansson was going to be in it.
Which, so I will say, what am I doing? Oh, I'm not using the right thing. Where's my recycler? What is the recycler?
Do we know who Scarlett Johansson is yet?
Not yet, no.
Also, she was at work one time for the launch of her like beauty skincare line at work, which was crazy.
That's wild.
She like walked. This was like 2 years ago. She like walked by and I saw her because she was in the space I used to work out of. And so like it was like blocked out that she was going to be there. I saw it on my calendar and everything, and I was like, "Oh shit, I love Scarlett Johansson."
That's crazy.
So
yeah, she is my favorite Asian American actress.
She's your favorite what American actress?
Asian American actress?
She is also my favorite Asian American actress.
Yeah.
And so like I'm like in the hall, or like one of the halls, where like I'm at the desk, and I like see her, and I'm like, she's so short.
Is she short? How tall is Scarlett Johansson?
She's like 5'3".
That's crazy.
She's short.
She does not come off as 5'3" in any movie I've ever seen.
Let me double check that. I might be wrong. However, I did know
if they
that I was
make
like,
her taller in like the Avengers stuff.
I'm sure that of course, because it's like Apple Box.
They do that with They do that with Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, because he's like 5'7".
Robert Downey Jr.
He's 5'8".
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. and I are actually the same height.
Yeah, he's 5'8". He's not very tall.
I could beat up Robert Downey Jr. That's not true. I could not. That man is actually pretty fit from what I've seen. So there's no way I'm beating up Robert Downey Jr. I take that back immediately. I don't even know why I said that.
Robert Downey Jr. If you're listening to this, we are joking.
Yes, you're joking. Please don't beat me up, Robert Downey Jr.
Most online sources are saying Scarlett Johansson is 5'3".
Okay.
You know what I also saw one time at work, and I did directly talk to her?
Who?
Did you ever watch Broad City?
I did not watch it a lot, no, but Mo really likes Broad City.
Alana Glazer. She was at work for an event.
Is she one? She's one of the main girls, right? Which one is she?
Yeah, she's the one with the curly hair.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She was at work for an event. Like that's why she was there, and she was using where I was working at as like her green room. And so I saw her leave or enter and then leave the space, and I was like, oh my god, it's Alana Glazer, and I love her because me and my roommate have this bit where like we're very Broad City coded between the two of us, and as she was heading back out, I go, oh my god, by the way, I love your dress. And she turns around, she goes, oh my god, it's Miss Sony. And I was like, oh my god, I love it. And I just was like,
that's really cool.
It was really cool. And
that is like, very cool.
I have so many random like celebrity encounters at work, and it's like crazy.
Yeah.
Like I have a Victoria Beckham, not direct Victoria Beckham encounter, but like her security guard.
I don't know who that is.
She is a Spice Girl. She's married to David Beckham. So she's big in fashion. She's very big in fashion now. She was a big pop star with she and the other Spice Girls in the 90s and 2000s. Okay. She's Posh Spice. Again, it's like she's big in fashion now. And so like she was at work for something at my store. And she like she's in front of me on the escalator. And I didn't fucking realize she was in front of me until I was on the escalator, and I was like, fuck, I have to wait now because Victoria Beckham's in front of me. And I can't just like go around her. I can't just like walk past you. I have to fucking wait because your security will be like, no. Not because I couldn't. If she was just shopping, I could. But like I couldn't do that. So she gets to the floor and she's in front of her little fixture because she's there for some fucking event. And I tried to slip past her while she's getting her makeup touched up before pictures. And her security guard goes, stop. And I go, I work here. Please let me through.
Jesus.
And he was like, oh yeah, you're fine. I'm sorry. I'm like, no, it's okay. I understand you're doing your job. Please let me through.
Please let me through. I work here.
We're both just doing our jobs.
Yeah.
But
God.
it's just like, it's wild.
I forgot what I was going to say.
We were talking
Julie?
about
you're like cutting out on my end.
Sorry, I jumped back. Oh shit, I need to take my meds.
Oh, yeah.
I can do that in like just 2 seconds. Anyway, give me a second.
Okay.
Before this, we were talking about Scarlett Johansson question mark. We were talking about Batman.
Yes, we were talking about the Batman. Which
Okay, give me
I
2
did.
seconds to take a minute.
Okay.
And we will go back to Batman. Pin Batman.
I will hold on to. Okay, peg Batman. That's what I think she said. I'm pretty sure she said peg Batman. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Medication taken. Okay, Batman.
So yeah, I have a minor theory based on kind of what the rumor is about, like, so the rumor right now is that Sebastian Stan will be playing Harvey Dent
Yes.
in the Batman 2, right? The Batman Part 2, whatever they call it.
Yes, with, of course, Robert Pattinson as the Batman.
Robert Pattinson as Batman. We have gotten a few other castings for the movie, like Brian Tyree Henry will be joining. But we're not quite sure. Brian Tyree Henry, he was in he's in the Into the Spider-Verse movies. He was in Eternals. He's been in probably a few things that you have seen.
Probably. I would just need to look at the IMDb.
I'm sure if you saw his face, you'd probably recognize him.
Probably. I will do that on my own time, though.
Yeah. There's not many rumors about who he's playing, although there was a recent one recently. I don't know why I said that like that. There was a recent one that has come out. I think the most recent that I've seen, at least. The rumor is that Brian Tyree Henry will be playing Harvey Dent and not Sebastian Stan. I don't know if that's going to be true. I think that would be interesting if they did that. I think, Brian Tyree Henry played Megatron in the most recent Transformers movie. He played D16. He's phenomenal in that. I think he would actually make for a really solid Harvey Dent if that's the direction they were going. I'll be honest, I don't necessarily know if I care to do another Harvey Dent Two-Face story.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I think that it's been done too many times, but I don't know. I like Two-Face, but I don't like Two-Face that much.
I think there's more interesting characters.
Yes.
If we're getting a full backstory versus just like already existing in the universe, you know.
One of the ones that people really want to see in terms of like Batman villains they want in the Batman Matt Reeves universe is characters like Mr. Freeze, characters like Hugo Strange, like characters that we've never really gotten a proper like movie adaptation of. Like, yes, Mr. Freeze was played by Arnold Schwarzenegger in Batman and Robin, but that movie was not good. So it's just one of those things where it's like,
was that pre-Terminator?
No. That was easily during like the height of Arnold Schwarzenegger's like action movie career, though. So like he was still definitely pretty big, but it was not before Terminator. That would be crazy. That would be crazy if he did Mr. Freeze immediately into Terminator. Is so funny. The idea that I want to live in that world.
I want to live in that world.
But
whoever directed Terminator was just so impressed by his performance in Batman and Robin that he books him immediately.
All right, Hex immediately came in and banned fishing, so I'm no longer allowed to fish for the next 5 minutes. It's not like I'm trying to max out but the last skill I need, motherfucker.
Hi, Hex. How are you?
And you're gonna fucking ban my
I hope
ability
you're
to
well.
fish. In fucking next 5 minutes, I'm not allowed
Kisses
to
and
fish.
hugs and moi
God
and
fucking damn it! Fucking hate it here.
serving you
Oh,
hors
oh, now
d'oeuvres.
Willie's now Willie's taunting me. Now
Womp
Willie's
womp.
taunting me.
Womp womp. I can fish. Where the fuck is my chicken?
I don't know.
Bitch,
Hi,
where the
I'm
fuck are
good.
you?
Pretty tired though. Had work today. I also had work today. I am also pretty
So
tired.
hi.
We had like a huge event today that I kind of forgot about until I came in, and so we were like super busy. Super busy. Well, it's because the last couple of times that we had done this event, I was one of the folks coming in early to run it, and this time I was not. So I was like kind of caught off guard. So we were just super packed, super busy all day. I was in a department that I wasn't quite expecting to be in when I came in, but it was a welcome surprise actually. Jiggle physics increase.
Yeah.
We're at
Jiggle
times
physics
2.
increase.
We're at times 2. Oh,
Can
I
you make
also
that like
what?
yeah, what's up? I was gonna say, can you put like an audio with that? Like so it's just one of us going jiggle physics increase.
I think maybe it should be like maybe a robot voice, like a jiggle physics increased.
Jiggle physics increase.
I could
Ooh.
probably record some stuff for that.
Do it, whatever.
Mo actually does like a really good like robot voice.
Jiggle physics increase.
Power up potion. Fuck yeah.
Power up potion activate. Very fun.
I'm now just like moving myself around.
You're boobing boobily down the
Yeah.
stairs.
I'm boobing boobily down the stairs. Oh, you know what I should do? I should make the jiggle physics also increase the jiggle physics on your character. I need to program that.
Please.
Yeah, I can program it to the same button press, so when I increase it on mine, I can have it increase on yours as well. I did that with the Metroid on the Samus costume, so when I'm using the Samus costume, the jiggle physics increases the jiggle of the Metroid as well, which I think is a lot of fun.
Good.
The text on the shirt is so wibbly. It is. It's yeah. You'll also notice that
Wiggle.
I put a little black outline on that too. So
Hey.
now it's
Hex, does banning fishing apply to me too?
no, because they would have to ban the friend edition of it.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's right, that exists. I don't think Hex would do that to me. I think
I
Hex
talking
likes me
about?
too much. And or Hex doesn't want to torment me like they want to torment you.
The friend edition is not available, so you can fish as you like. Oh, that's right. I did turn it off because I wasn't going to be playing any. I guess I could have kept it on. My problem is I leave things on and then people redeem it in moments where they can't. Fucking Willie is following me everywhere and fishing in front of me, you motherfucker. I don't even know why I'm going this way. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I wanted to go check out the island really quick. Oh, can I even get over there right now? It's already 5 p.m. God damn it. I got distracted.
Womp womp.
Mostly because you immediately were like, oh, but I can fit. Yeah. Yeah, well. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, as I was saying, the Matt Reeves Batman movie, funnily enough, takes a lot of cues from a storyline called Batman Earth 1. There are a couple of things that happen in Batman Earth 1 that make me think like, oh yeah, this is very much the Batman is taking cues from it. And that's, the version of the Batcave being, kind of in an abandoned Gotham subway station. That is directly from, Earth 1. In the original, obviously the Batcave is normally just a Batcave set up underneath Wayne Manor, right?
Yeah.
In Earth 1, it is an abandoned subway tunnel underneath Gotham. So instead of it being kind of on the outskirts of the city where Wayne Manor is, it's fully central to Gotham. And that's how Batman can get everywhere so fast, is because it's literally like he has access to subway tunnels that he can use to get everywhere, and they're abandoned, so nobody's down there. Nobody knows he's there, you know?
I like that.
Another thing is that he doesn't live in Wayne Manor. That's another thing that happens in Earth 1. I think actually in Earth 1, Wayne Manor is turned into... Timer's up, I can fish, the day is ending anyway, it doesn't fucking matter.
It's only 7:30. Good lord.
I think
You can go fish.
in Earth 1, Wayne Manor gets turned into Arkham Asylum, basically. Because it's in that story, in Earth 1, Martha Wayne is actually, her maiden name is Arkham. Because she's from the Arkham family, basically. Okay, I'm busy elsewhere. I got a sudden surge in bastard instinct. I needed to fuck with you. Enjoy Stardew. Thank you, Hex. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Hex.
Thank you for the
Bye,
redeems.
Hex.
I appreciate you coming in here, making my boobs bigger, and then leaving.
Yeah.
Which is what I said to my doctor.
Make them bigger. Make them bigger.
The other aspect is things like their version of the Riddler being a character who kind of goes out of his way to take down the elite of Gotham. That is very much from Earth 1 as well. So there's a lot of Earth 1 DNA that they used for the Batman movie, or at least that Matt Reeves took inspiration from. And there are other inspirations in there as well, but a lot of it feels to me very much like Earth 1. Even right down to, if you watch the Penguin TV show, there are kind of seedings in there of the Penguin maybe becoming the mayor of Gotham, which is not an idea, what is the word I'm looking for, exclusive to Earth 1. But it does happen in Earth 1 as well. And in fact, when the story starts in Earth 1, the Penguin is the mayor of Gotham City. And it's actually a big plot point that he might have had some ties to Bruce's father. Which, again, that's another thing in Earth 1, is that, like, the Waynes were complicated, essentially.
Yeah. I mean, shit, when you're that wealthy.
Yeah. Which I don't always like, if I'm being honest. I sometimes prefer my Thomas Waynes to be a little bit more idealized. I get that that's kind of not accurate to say of like a billionaire, but sometimes I want,
for a comic, you can make that exception.
It's the same thing I feel about like Jor-El, like Superman's parents, is I don't really like the idea of like Superman, or of Jor-El and Superman's mom to be like the Kryptonian parents, I should say, to be these like would-be conquerors. I think that sucks, personally.
I think it's lazy.
I don't personally care for that interpretation, just because I think it kind of makes it difficult to then have Clark reconnect to his Kryptonian heritage, because his introduction to that is kind of his parents being terrible people. It's just a little bit weird, and it's one of the things I don't like about James Gunn's Superman, actually.
I think it could be a little lazy. I think James Gunn's works because he meets them and he idealizes them still, but later comes out to not. But he still has his cousin who will appear at the end to reconnect to. I think as long as there's a Supergirl in the story for him to like interact with, it can work. If it's just the parents,
well, that's my issue, is that like you now have set up a situation where you now have to either go into the idea that all Kryptonians are basically colonizers, that they all had the same mindset as someone like Jor-El, or you have to explain that Jor-El and I'm blanking on her name right now. I know it's Lara. I think it's Lara Zor-El, Clark's mom, are just kind of fucked up and evil, which I don't know if I like either option.
Well, there's a third option, I think, of like their planet is dying, so they need someone to carry on. Very specifically, they need someone, or they want someone to carry on the like legacy / lineage of the Kryptonians. So the only option they have is like, hey, we need you to go and spread Kryptonian ideals and essentially genetics.
Yeah,
Whether
but
or not you do it in some fucked up way or not. Maybe
yeah,
don't do it in a
but the
fucked up way.
problem is that in James Gunn's Superman, they do explicitly state, like, humans are stupid and you need to basically, you will rule them. Like, that's the part that, like,
Yeah, he does say that.
I think sucks.
I forgot about that.
And that's the thing, and that's what I mean is I'm like, the way you made it sound makes it sound almost noble, although it still kind of sounds a little bit like, you know, eugenics.
A little bit.
Just a little bit of like, we can't let our genes die. But also
I think less from like the like genetic sense of like we're superior, but we're like, hey, we're dying. We would like to not fully die out. That's kind of what I mean.
I don't mind Jor-El
Not
being.
kind of. That's what I mean.
I don't mind Jor-El being a somewhat like maybe not perfect in the way that Clark maybe sees him as, but my issue becomes the whole point of Jor-El's story is that he is a scientist saying that the world is going to end. Their planet is going to explode, and the higher ups on Krypton basically brush it off as him being crazy. They don't believe him. They think it's ridiculous. Any other number of reasons. I think in like the Absolute Superman books, it's actually revealed that they know that what Jor-El was saying was correct, and they secretly set up like an arc for themselves to leave on, but the rest of the non-elite don't get to be rescued.
It's very
basically
poignant as of to now, which is of course the parallel.
Exactly. But to then take that idea of like, oh yeah, Jor-El's this guy who, you know, believes in science, believes in truth, believes in all of these things, and wants to save as many people as he can to get, you know, to save Krypton, to save these people. And all he can do with the limited resources at hand is create a small ship that he can put his own child in and send that child off to another world where he can hopefully be safe. And they do pick a planet where he will also be powerful, which will mean that he can help others. Like, that is usually the way it's depicted, as like Superman is sent there to be a friend,
hero.
essentially. I think it kind of, it doesn't hurt Superman's character, but I think it does hurt Jor-El's character in a way that feels almost unnecessary. Like, you don't have to do that.
Directly, they're dead. They cannot come back and change their viewpoint. They're dead. So whatever point you give them, that's it. There's no way around it.
So this is the part that I have to address now. Jor-El is not dead in the comics.
Okay, well,
they brought him back. They revealed that he didn't die. It's stupid. It's during the Brian Michael Bendis run, which is universally not liked by Superman fans. It's a very controversial decision, but Jor-El is not dead in the comics, and he is a very like not that great character in there too. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I guess it's technically comic accurate for him not to be the greatest, but it still kind of sucks. Like, that you did that.
Because it's like, dude, he's like, that's Superman's dad.
Yeah.
We love Superman. Superman is like a pinnacle of what like a lot of humans want to do and want to be. The people who raised him ideally should be the same way. The other
thing to point out is that in the comics and in most interpretations of Superman, Jor-El actually uploads his consciousness into a computer program that can actually teach Clark about, you know, Krypton and their culture, and he can basically directly talk to his father, essentially.
ChatGPT.
Kind of. So, like, in that respect, Jor-El kind of can communicate. Like, it's very weird to not have Clark able to actually talk to Jor-El.
Yeah.
But I guess it ultimately, I do actually like the Superman movie from last year because I do like the kind of emphasis they give on Ma and Pa Kent as being Clark's parents. because I think that works really well. I think it works for what James Gunn is trying to tell that story of. Like, it is very James Gunn for him to do that sort of, like, he may be your father, but he's not your daddy sort of thing. Like, literally
With
going back to
Supernatural.
Yondu in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Like,
I love Supernatural.
it is a very James Gunn thing to do. But yeah, I just, there are points of that where I'm like, I don't like the way that they did that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll see how it's depicted in Supergirl, because a big part of the Supergirl story that they're adapting for the movie, we do get to see a little bit more of, like, what Krypton was like before it was destroyed. So my hope is that with Supergirl having a little bit more of a connection to Krypton, we might get to see, like, you know, how it goes, what's going on, you know?
I need to read Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow.
It's good. I will say, read it after you've watched the Supergirl movie.
Okay. Not before? Why?
The closer we get to the release of the Supergirl movie, the more I'm worried that people are going to read Woman of Tomorrow, and Woman of Tomorrow is great, and they're going to read Woman of Tomorrow, and they're going to expect the movie to be like that, and I don't think it's going to be as good. And so I say, go watch the movie, enjoy the movie for what it is, and then go read the book that it's based on, because the book, I think, will leave you with a better sort of sense of, like, oh, I liked the way the movie did it, but I really, really liked the book. You know, it's really, really cool that we have two versions of the story. My biggest gripe with them adapting Woman of Tomorrow right now is that Woman of Tomorrow is focused on a Supergirl that's been doing it a little bit longer. She's been Supergirl for a while. Whereas the movie is taking that story and putting it on a Supergirl who has not been Supergirl for very long. So she does not have the experience of
Supergirl.
And part of the reason why I think that doesn't work is because the character of Ruthie is the actual main character of that story, and Supergirl is her guide on that journey. It's a very simple story of, like, learning that revenge is not the way, is kind of the plot of the book. And Ruthie is the character that wants revenge, and Supergirl is the character that kind of shows her that revenge is not going to make her feel better at the end of the day. You know, that sort of story. And it works because that version of Supergirl has been through a lot as Supergirl and as Kara Zor-El.
Yeah.
And so
she's able to teach her.
Exactly. So to do that story with a younger Supergirl that hasn't been through all that, I'm worried that it's going to miss some of the themes of the book.
If he's doing a direct, and I say this as someone who hasn't read Supergirl One of Tomorrow, who hasn't also watched the trailer, I wonder if there could be, because James Gunn isn't stupid. He's a very smart director.
Yeah.
If he's aware of that, and there's going to be some sort of, like, backstory of, like, she spent time as Supergirl on another planet in some capacity, and there's that level of, or she already deals with that level of, like, revenge isn't the answer.
Maybe there is a potential. I do think that what the movie is likely going to do is it's going to have much more of a focus on Supergirl's journey, whereas the original book is written through the perspective of Ruthie. So you're watching Supergirl through the eyes of Ruthie. You're not really getting as much about Supergirl itself, whereas I think the movie is going to have Supergirl going through this journey with Ruthie as kind of her
Ruthie is Ruthie the everyman? She's the audience voice?
Kind of, sort of. It's less broad than that. It's a little bit more specific. But I think in the movie they might use her to kind of mirror Supergirl's journey in a very similar way. I do think that in the book, and I'm not going to spoil it because I do want you to read the book eventually, because I do think it's a phenomenal Supergirl book. I
would also like to briefly interrupt. I just saw Shane, Gus, and Demetrius all leave Willie's house at the same time.
Oh, were they at they might have been at the resort.
Happy Pride?
No, hold on.
No,
Wait a
no.
second.
They could be gay.
I guess
Let
they
them
could.
be gay.
I
Let them be
guess.
cruising together. They all went to the resort together. It's a guy's trip. Wink. Happy Pride.
Wink. I was gonna say, so the onus for Supergirl doing the journey in the book, I think, is probably going to be changed just a tiny bit in for the movie to make it a little bit more of a personal tale for Supergirl. So I'm curious to see how they do it. The other reason why I think you should watch the movie versus or watch the movie first is because the visuals in the book are so fucking phenomenal that I think you'd be disappointed if you see the movie's visuals and then go, or if you read the
Ah,
book and see the book's visuals and then go see the movie.
that's funny.
I can't I can't even say too much because the book is just that beautiful. Like the art is so good, and I unfortunately think that everything I've seen in the movie, it's just it doesn't have the same energy in terms of the visuals. Uh, the original book actually leans a little bit more into sort of the fantasy aspects of it. Like there's a little bit more of a fantasy element to it. And unfortunately, I think that the movie is going a little bit too far in the Guardians of the Galaxy direction.
Mm,
It's a little bit dirtier. It's a little bit rustic. It's a little bit rusty and not rustic, if that makes sense.
mm, yeah,
Like it's more mechanical and less fantastical, which is not to
yeah,
say that it won't still work because I think it still will, plot wise. But it all kind of comes down to the main villain,
yeah.
Krem of the Yellow Hills. If you look at his design in the book versus his design in the movie, you can see what I'm talking about. Again, it's rusty, not rustic. Like it is mechanical, not fantastical.
Mm. See,
And again, it could still work,
love,
but
yeah.
it is concerning from the point of view of somebody who really, really likes that book.
I think it'll be interesting given that like he did really well with Peacemaker. He did really well with the Superman movie,
Yeah,
translating
I will say
Woman of
this movie is
Tomorrow.
not directed by him.
Oh,
I
who was
think
Supergirl directed by?
it is directed by, oh my god, who's the director
Not
of
James Gunn.
it's not James Gunn. James Gunn is producing it and I believe he helped write
Mm,
it, but he did not direct
okay.
it. Hold on, let me take a look
See, I
here.
just assumed he did. That's on me
Yeah, I
for
know
being
cuz
Boo Boo the Fool.
I think because he's had so many hands in the DCU that it's hard to keep track of like who's doing what, but he did not direct Supergirl. Where
No,
is Also,
he does
speaking of
have a
which,
very
while I
strong
was
hand.
while I was at work, there was we just recently got in the Supergirl figures from McFarlane, as well
Mm-hmm.
as the so it's Supergirl, it's Millie Alcock Supergirl, but it's also we just got in the new Melissa Benoist Supergirl figure, which also looks pretty good. I mean they're McFarlane figures, so I go back and forth on whether or not I like some of them and whether or not I hate some of them. It just kind of depends on how much effort they decide to put into the figure that day. Uh, so overheard a customer complaining about Millie Alcock as Supergirl. Like I was fixing up some of the DC figures and I hear them going like, oh, she looks terrible. And at first I thought they were talking about the figure, and then I realized that this dude was talking about Millie Alcock herself and talking about like this movie's gonna bomb and they're gonna be like mad because
She's a great
it's gonna be because
Supergirl.
she's not pretty. And in my head
She's
I'm
also
like, I think you suck, dude.
like, dude, you're just a loser. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
and
sorry she isn't some like Instagram face bimbo
I
dream
know.
girl. Like, you know who would have been his perfect Supergirl?
Fucking
The actress who played the girlfriend of Lex Luthor in
I was gonna
Superman.
say Sydney Sweeney because that's like every
Also
fucking
Sydney
straight
Sweeney.
man's wet dream right now because they can't get past they
The
can't
big
look at
tits.
her in any other way other than the big chest.
Yeah. Which is I think it's hold on. Pause for give me just 2 seconds. I need to do one thing. It's literally gonna take me 2 seconds.
Okay.
But pause on Sydney Sweeney.
Pausing on Sydney Sweeney. I'm excited for the Supergirl movie. I want to make that very clear. I'm not saying I'm not excited for the Supergirl movie. I'm saying that I'm worried that it won't live up to the expectations of Superhero Woman of Tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. Don't worry. I'm still excited for the movie.
Okay, so Sydney Sweeney.
Yes.
I used to gun so hard for Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
I used to gun so hard for her in defense of her. And now she's like MAGA and
Yeah.
like kind of Republican adjacent.
Well,
And I'm like, girl,
the problem is she
I
might have
can't.
she might have always been though, is
I
the
know,
thing, without most
exactly.
people knowing, which is not entirely your fault, you know?
Exactly. No, 100%. Like, I just thought she was just like a white girl from like bumfuck Idaho.
Yeah.
I didn't investigate that further, and I should have. I used to gun so hard for her in defense of Sydney Sweeney.
I'll be
I was
honest,
like, yeah,
I was not aware of her existence until the Madam Web movie. I did not know who she was at all. Like, I
I
had never heard of Sydney Sweeney before that movie.
that's really funny. I didn't watch Euphoria, but I knew she was in Euphoria. I never
the
watched
only
it, but I
people I
was always
knew-
gunning so hard for her, just in defense of her, because she was always like bullied, not like bullied, but like internet bullied of like shaming and like, oh, she's just like big tits and can't act. I was like, no, she can act. She can act her fucking face off. She also has big tits.
She does.
And then she
Yeah.
kind of a Republican. And I was like, fuck.
I would
It's
not
like
even
Sydney.
say, unfortunately, I would not even say kind of. I think it's
I know.
almost 100%.
Like almost overtly.
It's almost 90% confirmed that, like, she kinda is.
Like, I would need her to outright say, hey, I'm not a Republican.
Yeah.
I'm
That
just
fucking
like
interview
Sydney.
she did to, like, try to get the, people off her back about that fucking ad was also so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, it was
See, but
so lazy. Like,
that fucking ad also, like, I will say that's not her fault because that's on whichever fucking
oh
company
shit,
that was.
Mal! Welcome in!
Hi, Mel!
Hold on, let me do this
Hi,
shout out
Mel!
really quick.
Whichever fucking brand did that ad, fucking up
Mal
and doing
Raid!
just Mal Raid, Mel.
Oh, you were
Mel.
playing, were you playing sledding game?
Without us?
That's
Dude,
hilarious.
without us? That's so rude.
That's so wild
What the
that you
fuck,
would play
man?
sledding game without me.
What the fuck, dude?
We
We were just
sledded?
on it yesterday. We were just sledding yesterday as a group. What the hell?
I think I need to show this guy broccoli.
Um,
I crave the slopes. Honestly, it's very fun.
It's really fun. As someone whose computer almost caught fire, it's very fun. So if whichever fucking I think it was American, whoever was it, Abercrombie who did the ad, whatever. They should have done a My Jeans Are Blue with like multiple people of different various races and like sizes and everything
I mean,
to make
well,
that ad campaign really work.
But that's part of why it's so controversial, is because they didn't do that.
Exactly.
Because
they should, because like on the ad itself, which fucking sucks. Like they're very clearly being like hee hee, and I'm like, you should have done a completely different ad campaign. And then fucking Gap coming in and obliterating them. Honestly, loved that.
the Cat's Eye ad is very good. I think about that dance sometimes.
I do. Every time that song comes on, for that entire ad campaign, when that ad would come up on TikTok, I would stop and do the dance.
Cypher,
with them.
3 watch streak.
Hi, Cypher.
3 stream watch streak. Thank you, Cypher.
Hi, friend.
They unlocked
Do you need
cosmetics,
a mango
apparently.
for anything?
I don't think so. I actually just remembered that I needed to be growing some specific, like, fruit or vegetable here on the island, and I don't remember which one it is.
I have a mango tree now, so...
That's cool.
Yeah, thanks.
What do I need to grow? Is there garlic in this
Anyway.
game?
Sydney Sweeney. Damn.
Sydney Sweeney. Disappointing.
R.I.P. Diva.
R.I.P. Diva. I miss her sometimes.
Quit telling people I'm dead. Sometimes I can still hear her voice.
Yeah. What was I talking? What were we talking about? We were talking about Supergirl. I will say, as concerned as I am about it as an adaptation of Woman of Tomorrow, that's more of like, I'm concerned that people are going to read Woman of Tomorrow and then watch the movie and be disappointed by the movie.
Yeah,
I'm still excited for the movie itself.
same. I didn't realize it was coming out so soon until I saw some ads, and I was
It's
like, "Oh
literally
shit, it's
next
this week."
weekend. It's actually,
No,
sorry, it's literally this
it's this
weekend.
week.
I say next weekend because it's like,
It
yeah,
comes out this Friday.
I am working another event
Oh my god,
this
it's my
next
sister's
week.
birthday.
Yeah. It comes out the same week as Star Fox, so I guess I'm winning.
Wow, look at you.
I know.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Congratulations
I'm
on
so
your
excited. Oh
historic
my god.
win.
I am actually currently working on a new outfit for the Star Fox stream. We're going for a very different look this time around. Um
Also,
I'm not gonna give it away,
are
but
you gonna
I
be
will
Fox?
say I've
Okay.
never had to draw like an anthropomorphic face before, like an animal face before. So it's been a little bit of a struggle to like
Are
figure out
you
how to get it to like shape and animate correctly, but I think it's starting
are
to look
you
pretty good.
are you Scorchachu? Are you making yourself Scorchachu?
I will not confirm nor deny. I will only say that the outfit is looking really good.
I'm so excited.
I
I'm
might
so
I might
excited.
give you, Julia,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
a little
Please, please,
sneak
please,
peek.
please. Riots, I'm begging. Please, 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 please,
Fuck.
please, please, please.
Hold on,
I'm
I need to
begging.
focus. I need to focus.
I'm begging you. Thank you. Um,
The fucking a pufferfish. All that for a fucking pufferfish.
yeah. Oh no. Opening up would make me a headline.
We still need so many things for this fucking bundle. If it makes you feel any better, we didn't go fishing at all. We just threw a bunch of snowballs. Well, I went fishing alone this morning. Damn. Damn. I'm literally leveling up my fishing right now. In this game because I'm one level away from maxing out all of my stats, which I've never done before, and apparently you get something cool when you do that. So I'm excited. Other than that, not much else is going on. I'm just fishing.
I still need to level. What do I need to level? Mining, fishing, and combat. Okay, back to the mines.
I
Do the
sent the shark
mine.
I caught earlier in Gone Fishing. Oh right, that's right. There is a I forgot that there's a Gone Fishing channel. Whoa, a shiny large great white shark. Wow. 986 centimeters. How many inches is that? Hold on. Centimeters to inches. How long was it again? 986. 986. That's 32 feet. What the
Damn.
fuck? That's crazy. I have to send the screenshots that I took from last night's stream. I have to post that after I'm done. on.
I just learned that
Level
the
up.
scroll on mouse moves my taskbar or whatever I've got on. Like when I've got selected, I don't need to hit the button anymore.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I, like, almost exclusively use the scroll wheel to change
I
my...
do not. I hit the
Yeah.
numbers.
That's crazy.
Cannot relate.
Well, that's a you problem.
Whoops. Every day I learned what stickers are in Discord recently.
What?
I didn't know they existed.
Are you... Julie, you're joking, right?
I wish I was.
What do you mean?
I didn't know they existed.
Julie, we have stickers set up in the Discord server.
Emotes or stickers? Because I know what emotes are.
Both. Some of them have to be. Some of them are both.
What?
Oh
Girl,
my
what?
god. Julie.
Okay. Listen, I am tech savvy sometimes.
I think that just makes you tech adjacent. I don't think that counts as savvy.
I don't think it does either. Damn, I just got 3 frozen tears from some crate.
That's
I'm
not
in the
bad.
mines.
I'm on the island fishing.
I'm in the mines. I picked one of those like monthly tasks for us.
I did see
Fishing.
that.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you did.
I don't even know if I was... I honestly, I kind of forgot about it, though, so I was definitely not completing any of this.
That's okay. I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. Whatever.
Wait, where'd it go?
Whatever. Away. It went away. Come
Oh,
sail away. Come sail
I
away.
didn't
Come
see it at all.
sail away with me. It's you. Leaving the
Come
island.
sail away. Come sail
Come
away.
sail
Come
away
sail away with
with
me,
me.
lads. That's a good song.
Up to stateside, kissing the Swedish boy over FaceTime. Oh no, opening up would make me mad like boots.
Sarba Larson.
That's my ego boost. What a great song, actually.
It's pretty good.
Specifically the
I
remix.
like it.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's 11:30. You have tucked into bed.
Midnight sun. I don't know how she does that. It's crazy.
Ending midnight.
You fully cut out. Cannot tell what Julie is saying right now.
A never-ending midnight sun. It doesn't catch. It's so annoying.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
It picks it up and it's like, that's repetitive noise we need to compress. I'm like, fuck
Yep.
you. Fuck you, Discord. Discord said, that song? Nah.
Yeah, basically. Oh shit, I'm tired. Whatever that was woke Pumpkin from her nap. Oh no! How could you do this?
The wizard! I have to get my wizard on, sorry.
The
I
wizard.
was just thinking about it. Die! Wizard!
Damn it! Fuck!
Made it.
I was like watching the time. I was so ready. Ugh. That is disappointing. I also was hoping Julie would pass out Cypher. I was waiting for it. I was like,
Wow.
I literally had my mouse hovering over the title so I was ready to change it depending on if she made it or not. And I was like watching the clock in game like, all right, 140. Fuck, she got it. Damn it. We're at double digits
What
now.
time was it?
We're at 10. It was I think 140 when you got in.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was close. You almost didn't make it. Never ending
Well, I made it. So
midnight sun.
I have to staccato the entire thing. That's so annoying.
I mean, you don't have to.
No, for Discord to pick it up, yes, I do.
Oh, yeah. For Discord to pick it up, yes.
I have to go,
I need to find...
Oh my god, I have to now hide all the animals.
what I
Good morning, good morning, good morning,
grow.
ladies.
I'll show Julie all the cosmetic locations in Sled if she passes out before I go to sleep. Oh, shit, Julie.
Oh,
holy shit. Is that a tempting
actually, you know
offer?
I have to pass out before you go to... When are you going to sleep?
Yeah, when are you going to sleep, Cypher?
I was like, I can go speed run this right now if you need me to. I can go pass out real quick.
Who's to say? Oh, no.
Alright, hold
That
on.
sounds like a challenge.
Give me a second. Give me like 5 minutes. I put shit away.
Oh my god. Julia, you have to remember, passing out of the mines doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
Not... No, it doesn't. That doesn't reset the timer. It's whether or not you make it to bed.
Okay, but Cypher didn't talk about resetting the timer. Cypher just said if I passed out. Cypher, am I resetting the timer?
Point. That is a good point. Cypher doesn't have to reset the timer.
Clarify. Rules lawyer us. What's happening here?
I don't make the rules. Cypher makes the rules.
Exactly. Hold on. We need to turn to our judge.
Okay. Cypher says the days since Julie passed out has to go back to 0.
Fuck.
That's crazy. Oh my
Cypher,
god.
Don't go to bed yet, Cypher.
Don't go to bed yet. You have to make it to the end of this day.
We will see if I have the ego to let myself pass out. Nothing to do with if I have to make it. Just purely my ego.
She's on day 10. This is not even the longest streak that she's made it. I think we made it to like 14.
It was great.
Somewhere between 14 to 17 days before you passed
2 weeks
out.
was crazy for me.
Yeah. That is 2 weeks straight without you passing out. Is crazy.
Did you fall asleep on the island?
I went to bed on the island, yeah. But I'm over here now.
Cranberries ready?
Oh, shit. Yeah, if you want to harvest those, go for it.
On it. Just because I want you to have your cranberries.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do I need to grow on the island? Something that makes your breath smell? What is that?
What makes you garlic? Yeah, of course. It makes your breath smell. The fuck is garlic?
Is there garlic in this game?
Yes, there's garlic in this game. What are you talking about?
I don't think I've ever grown garlic.
I don't believe that. Check your fucking shipping log.
Is it under collections?
It would just be under, I guess, yeah. Yeah, collections.
Where?
Okay, click shipping and then click the plant.
Yeah, that's what
It'll show you what you. It'll show you what you shipped.
Charmed and let's. Yeah.
You've never grown garlic in this game?
I've never grown garlic, Julie. Julie. You don't get to where I am in life by growing garlic. The fuck. You get where I am in life by growing crops that make you money.
Okay, I'm stealing your cranberries for that statement, you fucking capitalistic overlord.
Oh, there it is.
I
think it's this one here. Yeah, no, I've never grown garlic. I don't have garlic seeds.
Fuck. Okay, we're changing that whenever I can grow garlic.
Well, I need to grow some on the island because the frog wants them.
Well, there you fucking go.
Don't tell Julie, but I just ate cookies, so sugar present. Oh, sorry, not to tell Julie that. I got you.
Don't tell Julie.
Don't
what?
tell
Don't
Julie
tell
if I
what?
don't read every chat message out loud when I'm trying to respond to it. Because it's good. It's good
Hey,
streamer
what were we
practice.
not telling Julie? Hey, I'd like to know, please. Hey, please, what are we not telling Julie?
Seats are available.
Please. Please. Please.
It's a spring crop, so I don't know if I can
I guess
get.
not.
I don't know if I can
I guess-
get garlic seeds right now. Do I
hold on,
have
I might
garlic
have
seeds
garlic
already?
seeds.
Hold on.
Give me 1 second. Let me check if I have garlic seeds. I hoard all my seeds for this reason.
I do also have all my seeds, like, usually put away.
Okay, well, you're not fucking here. So
Well,
what
I
the hell?
am here, actually. What the fuck do you mean I'm not here? I'm here.
I'm saying you're not, so you're not.
Yeah, I don't have garlic seeds. That's weird.
Let me check. Are you on the fucking farm?
I'm on the farm.
Yes, you are. I hear
I'm
you.
back.
I just heard you.
Yeah.
Open a chest.
I went to Pierre's shop so I could go check to see if I could buy some garlic seeds.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
Are you not following the plot? The logic?
I am on my own side quest here.
What?
I'm on my own side quest on the farm.
You do things?
Yeah. You do things? Yes, I
You
fucking
do
things.
stuff? You're like a person? With your own life?
Okay, I don't have garlic. Hold on. I have multiple chests of seeds. Give me 1 second.
They put what in your chest?
Okay, yeah, I've got things in my chest, Riots. You can just like, you can select and choose which chest I get for the day.
That's kind of what my redeems are for, actually.
Yep.
You get to choose what kind of chest I have.
Oh wait, speaking of, can I? Yeah.
Jigglepigs
Yeah. Gesundheit.
We are currently at... Oh, and you did power-up potion. That's crazy.
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Oh my god. Okay. So we're
Wink.
at ×3, and also I am now at the largest possible chest size. So
Wink.
enjoy this, chat.
Awooga.
It gets ridiculous on ×3.
Awooga.
The way the squash and stretch works, it looks physically impossible. The way the line work lines up does not look good. It looks incorrect, in fact. But that's how it is designed, and that's how Julie wants it. And what Julie wants is what Julie gets.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am God.
Yes.
Thank you. I am God. Acknowledge that. Thank you.
Cannot confirm nor deny. I should upgrade my hoe. I won't do it right now, though, because I still kind of need it. Because I need to grow some garlic once I find garlic. Interesting. Garlic is not used in any bundles. That might be a reason why I've never grown it.
Probably. It is used. However, in that like oil thing that you can use to keep the flying enemies off of you in every mining thing.
Interesting. I see. I've
Wink.
never used that. I've just been too fucking good.
Get good, ho.
Yeah. Maybe I should use it though.
Probably be really useful at some point.
I wanted to go back to the island, but Willie's closed up, you motherfucker. Fine, I'm just gonna fish.
Womp.
I'm gonna keep fishing until I'm at level 10.
Womp.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
I immediately started singing it too. We like that pause and we both started singing the exact same song.
A never-ending midnight sun. The full opera on that shit. I've been touring stateside, kissing my Swedish boy over FaceTime.
I can't believe they made opera from Phantom of the Opera a real thing. That's so cool.
The Phantom of the Opera is there. Inside my mind.
Your mind.
He's there. The Phantom
Julie-
of the Opera.
Julie, do you like the Phantom of the Opera movie?
I've never seen the movie, actually.
You've never seen the movie. Interesting.
I've
I have
only
a theory.
ever seen the stage
I have a
stage
theory
version.
that everybody who grew up watching that movie actually likes that movie, and people only dislike that movie because they were adults when they watched it. And my evidence is that me and Mo, who watched it as kids, love that movie.
From what I've heard, I feel like I would dislike it from like a story perspective and just the quality. But as a theater kid, I'd love it.
I mean, from a story perspective, most people's issues with Phantom of the Opera aren't the story, because the story is adapted from
the same.
The show.
It's the
Yeah,
same.
it's pretty close to the show. It's just the execution in a lot of places is not as great.
I've heard Annie Rossum's performance, but also she was like 18. So I'm like, you know what? There's some leeway there.
I actually don't think she's that bad. She's not usually the biggest issue. It's Gerard Butler as the Phantom that's most people.
I've heard he's the problem.
Yeah, he's
not
great. He's not great,
Right.
but I'll be honest, people love the Les Mis movie.
Yeah,
but
if you like Les Mis, you have nowhere to talk about.
Russell Crowe's voice is one of the worst movie musical voices I've heard since like Pierce Brosnan and Mamma Mia. Also, that's another one. People love Mamma Mia. Some of the voices in Mamma Mia are not great. Like,
I will say, hold on.
Not all of them.
Hold on, Mamma Mia. I will say, Mamma Mia expectations way lower than Les Mis.
That is fair. Don't get me wrong, but it's still there. When Pierce Brosnan sings, it is still egregious. And I
do love the Mamma Mia movies. However, my expectations incredibly low.
Yeah.
It's Mamma Mia.
There's a reason why Pierce Brosnan doesn't sing very much in the sequel. It's because they realize that it's not good.
Correct.
Which Les Mis movie? The movie or the anniversary recording? The movie. The one with Anne Hathaway and Russell Crowe and Hugh Jackman.
Eddie Redmayne, Aaron Tveit. Who else is in that?
Eddie Redmayne. Goddamn.
Oh God, what's her fucking name? She is Eponine. She's also then plays Fantine in like a recent stage concert version. Fucking Christ.
I have no idea.
What is her name?
I don't know.
I can't remember her name for the life of me. But her.
No clue.
Yes. Her name. I thought I had it. I didn't have it. It almost got into my brain. But yes, her. Samantha Barks. That's her name.
I don't know how I ever would have gotten that.
You wouldn't have, but
no,
I did.
I did not know who that is at all. I unfortunately only knew like the bigger names to that, but yeah.
Correct. However, I am the theater girl, so like yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think I think people gave I think people gave it a lot of flack, but I personally really enjoyed it, like acting and even like some of the directorial choices I thought were a lot of fun. Joel Schumacher is the director of that movie, which is funny because he's the director of Batman and Robin and Batman Forever, which are two of the campiest Batman movies.
Here's my beef.
Yeah.
So I think that acting is great.
Yeah.
If Anne Hathaway and Hugh Jackman, they're gonna act your fucking faces off.
Oh, right. I was talking about Phantom of the Opera. Again.
Oh, I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
Never mind. Go back to that then, because I was on Les Mis.
Joel Schumacher did not direct Les Mis.
I don't remember who did Les Mis. Off the top of my head.
Me neither, actually.
But I do have a piece of beef with that fucking adaptation. There's a fucking scene in after.
Hold on. I have to address two things.
One second.
First of all, Cypher immediately just went deodorant soccer ad. Hilarious. I love getting real time. I do love getting real time like updates on what the ads are. But also the fact that you said I have a piece of beef. I have a piece of beef. I have a piece of beef with that movie.
I have a piece of beef.
That's not the phrase at all. Oh my god, wait, is Julie gonna pass out? Holy shit, is Julie gonna pass out? Holy shit.
Listen, I might or may not. We'll find out.
We'll find out. You've got 10 minutes. You've got 10 minutes. It's 1:50 a.m.
Hold on. You said, hold on. You like the live ad update? Bitch, when I gave you live ad updates, you fucking yelled at me. The hell?
I am fickle. Oh my god. All right. You didn't make it to bed. Cypher, pay up. You gotta tell Julie where all of the cosmetics are.
Yes. Yes. UFO. There's a UFO.
Oh, nice. You got the UFO. That's
UFO.
rare.
There's a UFO.
That's very rare.
Okay.
I have a
piss.
piece of beef.
I'm going to start the day, though, so you can get started. So you're not just hanging out.
This might have to be the last day because it is already 11:25, and I do actually need to be up early tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment.
Gross. Okay, I have to piss. BRB.
It's not that gross. It's not that gross of an appointment. Next time we play, I will take Julie to all the statues except for the one that takes like 5 people to do. I did find one of the statues when we were playing last night. I was really confused as to what to do with it, though. I just kind of walked up to it and I was like, huh, that's weird. And then I walked away. And help her with the snowball challenge. She might need a lot of help. She has a hard time playing video games. Hello, Mint! Hello! Were you not live this evening, Mint? Not even a little bit? You have to hit the targets with snowballs to activate them? Woof. Each statue has 3 targets. Oh, that's what the targets are for! I am not. Aw, damn, I don't know who I'm going to raid out to. If there's no Mal to raid and no Mint to raid, then what do? My M's are gone. Mint and Mal. All my days are mixed up. Fuck. That sucks. Why is the bottom half of my farm harvestable and not the top half? Did Julie not harvest the bottom half here? I took Mal to them tonight while Mal streamed. Oh, very cool. Damn. Hello, Mint. We were talking about many things, including the Batman Part 2, Supergirl, Sydney Sweeney. What else were we talking about? We did a Zelda game tier list at the start of the stream because Julie was running late.
Yes, I redeemed that to stall.
Yes, to stall me because she didn't want me to play the game without her, so we had to do a tier list in the meantime. And actually my brother joined in to help do the tier list with me because he's played more Zelda games than I have. It was very useful because he had a lot of opinions. And unfortunately I had to cut him short because he had so many stories he wanted to tell, and I was like, we don't have time. We have to go play Stardew Valley.
Yeah, Julie's right here.
Yeah.
Julie's hanging out in chat, actually. She's in voice. Quiet.
I missed tier list while setting. Yeah, you missed the tier list. It's pretty good. I'll post it to the I still have the page open, so I'll post it to the Discord after stream, along with all of the other photos I took, the screenshots I took on last night's stream from Sled Game.
Boots.
Are you saying boots?
Boots.
Me when my...
That's my ego boost.
Me when somebody asks me what my favorite Dora the Explorer character is.
Fucking Christ, what the hell? I'm being dragged. This isn't even a chat I have. This is what the hell? Okay, I'm just gonna not talk the rest of this fucking stream.
No, it was just a joke. It was a joke.
It was really funny.
Thank you.
That's my ego boost. I just have that stupid fucking audio in my brain purely because there's a trend where it's just like someone will like set the camera down and walk away a distance and then you just hear boots and they jump up to show off their boots. Because they're like boots.
I hate to say this, Julia. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's exactly what you can picture. That's what the trend is.
Oh, I'm picturing it.
Anyway, yeah. So, whatever. I'm being bullied.
That's hilarious.
You're letting your chat bully me? What the hell?
The chat's not bullying you. I'm bullying you. I also don't know what Julie means. Yeah, Julie's on a different side of TikTok from me. I'm pretty sure Julie's TikTok is entirely made up of like trends that I've never seen and also Harry Styles ex Obama edits, and I don't know what to do with that information half the time.
Obama. Listen, I do not control the Obama edits.
Yeah,
I will.
I'm pretty sure you do.
You never. Here's the thing: you never know when you will see your last Obama edit. So I
Okay,
have to share it
the
with you.
reason you keep getting them is because you keep sending them to me.
No,
If
here's
you
the thing,
didn't send them to me, you would stop getting them.
I haven't gotten a Obama edit in like a week.
Hold on. When was the last Obama edit you sent me? That's not true.
I think
There's no way that's true. Hold
check,
on.
check. It's been a minute since I've sent you a Obama edit.
No. Where is it? Where is it? What was the last one you sent me?
Are you looking?
You actually have sent me quite a few Stardew Valley ones recently, specifically Harvey-based Stardew Valley ones.
Woof.
Oh man, I guess maybe it has.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, May 27th. It's been
So,
almost a full month since the last one you sent me. You know why? It's because you sent me that one that was Homelander and Loki, and I fucking hated that. That one sucks. That one sucked so bad.
I did that for the exact purpose. I was like, this is the opening. I was like, hello?
It was so fucked.
Listen,
Holy shit.
I'm a Loki girl. That opening, I was like, hello? Good
Whoa,
morning?
Marnie in a swimsuit. Marnie in a swimsuit. She's cute. Okay, moving on.
Smash? Question mark?
I would say Marnie. I feel like is not Marnie. I'm not Marnie. Maru. Sorry, Maru in a swimsuit.
You kept saying Marnie, and I was like,
That's my bad. That's my bad. I saw the M, and my brain filled in the rest of the name.
A MILF?
That would be cool. Marnie in a swimsuit, though. But also, Maru in a swimsuit always smash. I mean, Maru in general always smash. Oh, I meant to grab seeds. It's fine. I'm just gonna go fishing. I kind of want Julie to send me weird TikToks now.
You got it. I will send you weird TikToks.
Julie sends me. I should start sending Riot's weird TikToks now. You should. You should.
Piper, I will send you my TikToks.
I've sent you some TikToks. Like I've sent Mint TikToks. But I usually end up copying the link and just sending it to Mint on Discord because I don't have Mint. I don't know if Mint has a TikTok.
Piper, if you're in Riot's TikToks, I am in the comments regularly. I'm easy to find.
Oh yeah, Julie does like and comment on a lot of my TikToks on my TikTok page. Which I think is literally, I think my TikTok is just Trans Riots. Oh yeah, it's on the fucking, oh wait, it's not on the screen anymore. I'm not in Riot's TikToks. That's a you problem. Yeah, I guess if we're mutuals on TikTok, you're allowed to be as weird as you want sending me TikToks, but I only have Mia of the Twitch Friends TikToks. I don't know if I know Mia. I don't know if I know who that is. Shitpost calligrapher? Unfortunately, it does not ring a bell. Now I feel bad.
Wait, Elliot, why the fuck do you need a red mushroom? Yeah, okay.
Why not?
I don't know. This man's weird. He's a weird fucking man. My favorite. I love him. However, kind of weird. I love Elliot. He's my favorite. Whenever I see Elliot slander anywhere on the internet, I'm like, leave my man alone. He is the
Do people
sweetest.
not like Elliot?
Yes! People are like, oh, he cheats on you when he's on his, like, book tour. I'm like, how? He's writing you letters the entire time. That man's in love. I love him.
I'll be honest, I remember when this game came out, or at least when I became aware of this game, and I just remember thinking, like, Elliot's, like, the only interesting male romance, at the start at least. Like, I looked at all the other characters, and I was like, none of these men are interesting.
I love Elliot.
And even Elliot, I still barely talk to. I also, again, I don't talk to, like, anybody that I'm not romancing in these games.
He's my favorite. I love Elliot.
I know you love Elliot. I know.
Kitty cat. Like, I need a man like that.
Uh-huh.
I say that, but I feel like if I actually had a man like that who was so dramatic as hell, I would kill him. I'd be like, no, bitch, I'm the dramatic one in this relationship.
You can both be dramatic.
No.
You know, more than one person is allowed to be dramatic.
Here's the thing. I feel like we would repel each other like magnets.
Oh, maybe.
That's the problem.
Tell Julie my TikTok is in her DMs. Oh my god.
I saw it.
They're sliding into your DMs,
into my DMs,
Julie. Oh my god.
Bitch. I did see the message. I just am Stardew Valleying.
That's true.
I'm in the Stardew Vale. The Storedude Vale, actually. Might I clarify? Elliot, I have a mushroom for you. Where are you?
Oh my god,
locked,
just
bitch.
fucking...
It's 9 o'clock, let me in.
Just fucking level up, you bitch. I'm so mad that I'm not at level 10 yet.
Harvey goes, you have a really healthy glow. That's good. Yeah,
Thanks,
Harvey? Tell me about it. Bitch,
I just wanted to make sure Julie knew it was mine and not some random person DMing her.
I assumed it was you. Harvey.
It was actually me. I made a full alternate account so I could send Julie a random TikTok account.
Yes, they did. Yes, you did, Riots. I'm so proud of you.
Don't talk to me like that. Fuck you. Yes, you did, Riots. Nod, nod, nod. Fuck off.
Riot said, go fuck yourself.
I'm older than you. Can't talk to me like that. I love Julie / Platonic. I also love Julie / Platonic. To be fair.
I'm heart handsing y'all. Giving y'all like the finger heart. Kiss kiss, Platonic.
I saw one of those like I saw one of those videos that was like questions to ask your partner, right? And one of them was if you had to choose a best friend, if you had to choose one of my best friends or one of my friends to kiss, who would it be? I want you to know, Julie, that Mo fully said it has to be Julie.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I'm so
not that you would be necessarily interested, but just like I also feel like I legitimately I said this to Mo as well. I was like, Julie is probably the safest option because she's the one that I don't think I'd ever be jealous of. Not because I think literally because you're just not competition. Because you're not interested in women at all. And so for me, I'm like, yeah, there would be nothing to be jealous of.
In any capacity.
In any capacity, because you're kind of a skank ass.
I'm a whore.
That's so mean. That was so mean. I'm so sorry,
because
Julie.
I am a whore.
A whore.
A whore.
A whore. No,
so
that's
sweet.
not true.
Just
but I legitimately was like, yeah, no, of course it would be Julie.
No. I'm so honored.
And now we close the game.
And now we close the game
And now we turn the game off.
while it's storming.
Oh, was it storming? I was on the island, so I was enjoying the
storming over here.
beautiful. That's what I'm trying to be like.
Well, it's fucking raining over here.
What do you mean that's what you're trying to be like?
The friend who is chosen to be kissed.
Oh, Mint? I think that's what Mint is saying. Yes. That's what I'm trying to be like. Which part of that are you trying to be like? The whore? Damn, who do we raid out to? Because I normally, my default to raid on Sundays is Mint. I'm totally a whore.
Who's
I mean,
live?
that's a good question. I have to check now. I have to find
Cypher.
out.
Cypher, I respect that and I love that for you.
I think we're going to raid out into, I think it's Kaidessa, who is playing Supermarket Together. I think this will be a fun little thing to raid into. Yippee! Okay. I'm gonna get the raid started because I'm a whore for holding hands and cute dates. Fair enough. I'm a whore for Transformers and Kingdom Hearts. It's rough. I have no money.
Oh, it's rough out here.
Huh?
It is rough out here, homies.
Yeah. We know this about you. Hey, what can I say? I wear my love on my sleeve and also everywhere. We are going to raid out into Kaidessa. I want to thank you all for joining me. Thank you, Julie, once again for joining me. We
Thanks
will
for
be
having
back
me, even though I was
on-
late.
Oh, you're fine. I thought the tier list choice was a great pick, by the way.
Wink.
Also, being able to just have my brother come in and help me talk about Zelda was super, super useful.
Oh yeah.
We will be back on Wednesday for Metroid Prime 2. More of Metroid Prime 2. Hopefully, we actually get some progress done because we kind of just wandered around in the last one until the game finally told me where to go. So hopefully, we actually make it to where we need to be in the new area. And then no Saturday stream because I'm working an event this weekend. The hope is, if I can get everything working this week, I should be streaming Star Fox on Sunday. We'll have a new outfit. It'll be the first stream. It'll be the first Nintendo stream. Like, I'll have to set up my Switch. My Switch 2, I'll have to set it up with my capture card, which hopefully I can get that working. I have not used the capture card at all in the new setup, so I will need to figure out how to get that to work. But fingers crossed that it will work. So I will see you all hopefully Wednesday and Sunday if I can get it all working. If not, it might be another week before Star Fox. I am determined that we are streaming Star Fox, though. The outfit is coming together. It's really fun. Drink up, don't mind if I do. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you for that, Julie. Anyway, with that said, I will try to get the schedule posted up tomorrow. I'm gonna workshop some of the Switch 2 stuff tomorrow and Wednesday before stream, so I can hopefully get it kind of figured out before Sunday. And if I can't get it figured out, if it's not working, then I guess we're just going to have to find another plan for Sunday if I decide to stream on Sunday at all. But with all that said, we're going to raid out into Kaidessa. Thank you all for joining me. I will hopefully see you all on Wednesday. Julie, did you have any parting words of wisdom?
Drink some water, y'all.
Drink some water, y'all. Even though I actually wasn't drinking water. I was drinking an Izzy sparkling strawberry. Flavored juice beverage blend from concentrate with other natural flavors.
Hydrating.
It's good. It's good stuff. Anyway, I will see you all next time for more Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.
Good night.